Now let me take you back, my friends, to a time long, long ago, to an age with waste you see today. Long before our fate would see the shine of Adam's glow, long before his light had shined the way. If you all could come to fathom that the smallest little atom could hold 1,000,000 stars in its embrace. Those before us in their wisdom saw it fit to keep imprisoned the fission started fizzing with his grace. Then a schism started brewing, the beginnings of undoing. But we enlightened Adamites, we see beauty in the ruin. For within each tool of war, we found the core to Adam's glory, and we launched him forth and saw him scorch and call the fallen to him. Let's get the mushrooms blooming. Every Adam's light creation in each of us infinite worlds was a simple sacrifice a nation to see his radiant light unfurled. Now we never change collision, each division sows division, and each particle have heart, though hard to see. Though society decided we were better off divided, and delightedly I'm inclined to agree. Pass that cup, you know you oughta. Come and sup that glowing water. For the atoms might we swore to use the water to order. It's crackle of the Geiger as his majesty inside ya. It's time to be united and divide. Now the scholars pout and holler and the scientists bemoan that physicists throw hissy fits and academia drones. Those laughably dull articles on theorems so farcical, they cast our modern particles apart the atom's throne. They say we've conducted studies, they'll say we've got facts to prove. We need us energy, not less. Brethren, you've got to listen to the numbers. Trust the experts yelling doom. Put faith into the data, lest I check that went kaboom. You can waste your days debating with the squawking and dictating. They praise each detonation, leaving them to calculation. The hearts and minds to lead, and then permeating. But in Adam all are welcome, feel his radiance radiating. Their scientific proof has them dreaming they're so bright, blinded to the truth that'll seek in Adam's light. Radiation ain't a danger, precipitation right. They're baiting, emaciating versus living a half-life. So isotopes the price of hope I promise you will find. You likely won't see the signs of growing cognitive decline. Eschew your fears, just shut your ears, take worries off your mind. Heck, I've been here 200 years, and gosh, I'm feeling fine. Bright-eyed and ionized. In every atom's light ascension, in each decay we're shown the path. To every acolyte redemption, to those who seek that glowing calf. Now in every charge collision, every division shows division. Each particle have heart, though hard to see. This society decided we were better off divided, and delightedly I'm inclined to agree. Set aside those old beliefs and be baptized in glowing sea. Born new and ugly and nuclear, just like our family. In our bond we find salvation, in our covenant covalent. Let us all reclaim the nation and divide. Blessed bomb and megaton did set us on that path, and lead us on to Genesis from Eden's aftermath. No confession without fission, come attend atomic mass. No creator without craters, Tim's beef is a blast. Its light it shines inside us, as in every bomb that fell. From fattest man to little boy, we all just mortal shells, each encased in his creation, stored in every dormant cell. As sirens blare, you'll find your prayer in every warning knell. Divine in our intention, why we're spreading Adam's reach. Close your mind to their deception, time to fill your glass and preach. Think you'll find deception, chanting lines that scientists reach? Well, you've a better chance of meeting Einstein on the beach. They say a lack of purpose can make a person crack, and you'll do great and sad and worthless if you take to turning back. But those stocking stacks and bottle caps and haul and bursting bags show them too encumbered now to ride the verdant stag. Whereas you won't need 'em where you're going. The atomic clock's a ticking, and those air there we're blowing. It's chain reaction, get a radius a glowing. Right, and it's positively glowing. Let's get that water flowing. In every atom's light convection, a warmth that welcome spreads to all. To every atom light protection, for those who would refuse its call. When every charge collision, every division shows division, each particle have heart, though hard to see. Then society decided we were better off divided, and delightedly I'm inclined to agree. When power found us here over the most hallowed ground zero, the visions did appear, and how divisions drawing near so. To Babbitt Oppenheimer as our prophet up on high. Mothers, come on, the time is nigh, so let's divide. In the fog we'll find the answers and a modicum of cancers, but it's within its plan, so let's divide. Who cares what they have to say? We'll just pry the rat away, and we'll just dust on Judgment Day, so let's divide. May we find Sally? Hmm? Also, objection. No. Oh. Also, divide. Yes, divide. I might actually do that song again, just because I find it very fun. But let me go ahead and hop in real quick. Hello, everybody. Hello, hello. My name is Term, and welcome to the Lighthouse. I do my best to create a calm and cozy atmosphere, as you guys all know. Welcome to the kitchen. Doing our best to make sure that this place is nice. Stipendium has so many bangers, so many bangers. It's honestly not fair sometimes, my man. It's not fair how many bangers this man is allowed to put out in a lifetime. Oh, but with all that being said, I hope how's everybody been? How's your day been? I've been doing pretty good personally. You know, I took a bit of a nap earlier today. One that didn't last as long as it has been over the past couple days. I've applied to some more stuff through Lurkit, which I hope you guys will get to see later. Hello, Dim. I hope you're having a lovely day. We've been doing pretty good ourselves over here at the lighthouse. You know, everything looks wonderful. Everything just looks wonderful, and it's nice. It's nice. You know. Oh, but yeah, it's been really good. It's been really really good. Oh, I know. I let's see. Ooh, fish based to color. Oh, I love that. Okay, so people are letting me know that there are things that they're working on that I might have to do later. Oh, baby Lidos. Yeah. Let me one sec. I gotta do the thing that I did all the other times. They are magic. I tell you, they could insult someone and drop a hee hee bard joke. The song I mainly listen to is Dead Ahead. Ooh. Oh, but yeah, let me go ahead and show off everything. One sec. I'll okay, if I am just right there. Okay, so now you guys can see everything, and you don't have me in the way. Okay, so first off, from left to right, we got the purple one, which their name is Whisk. We have this ruddy sort of red one. This one that one's name is Cinnamon. Then we got the dark black one, and that one's named Spork. And then we got Buttermilk. Buttermilk is Olive's favorite. But Buttermilk is they have my heart, and I will do anything to keep them safe because they just a vibe. They are just a vibe. It is absolutely adorable. What happened to the karaoke stream redeem? I might have it turned off just because like So before you can get in, they loaf. They loaf indeed. They very loaf. They're doing a lovely, lovely job. But yeah, we got a lot of cool little references in here. I got a little flower over there for Captain Term. We got one right there for Karak. Oh, we love the white roses. And then we got the skirm. We got the skirm ones. There's also an extra pot here. I can't guarantee. Do the Lottles have lore? Not yet. As far as I'm concerned, they're just Lottles that live that like hang around. I just decided that like they like being in the kitchen, and so I named them after that. If you want to put personalities onto them, I'm not gonna stop you guys. It's like personally, I think that Cinnamon and Spork are best friends forever. You know, Axolotl, Captain Term indeed, Sag. Very sage. Cinnamon is a gremlin. Look at how they're instigating this play fight. They are on the like they got Spork on the back foot. You know, it's like we got Whisk over there. I imagine that they're actually a really good help in the kitchen. Like they're sitting in like a spice jar right now, but they are ready at a moment's notice to help. They're like the Ratatouille of the Lotto world. Uh, you know, and then Buttermilk over there, they're just a vibe. They are just a vibe. They got yeah, Spork is speedy. They're the only ones who are able to keep up with the gremlin energy that Cinnamon gives off. Oh, anyway. Uh no, they are cook here. Honestly, I can see that. I can see them all playing a part in making special foods and stuff like that. Oh, we get Buttermilk is chill. They're just chill like that. Much like Buttermilk should be. They are chilled. Oh, all right. But I'm gonna do the divide the Gospel of Geiger once again just because I really like it. I think it's good. Buttermilk's just chill like that. Yeah. Oh. All right. Hello backstage. I'm showing off everything, and I'm also going to be singing a bit of a song before we hop into the game. I have to know why Miles has been trying to convince, and we're basically left with the convincing note of I'm going to die. Like my man. They really can't be doing this to us. It's just not fair. Also, you should put the milk in the fridge. Well, buttermilk needs it right now. I put it up at the end of each day. Like at the end of each stream, I make sure that it stays chill. But you know, wait, is there a lotto named Cheese? I haven't seen one yet, but if I find one that fits the vibe, then I will absolutely get one named Cheese. I'm gonna have to go in a bit and come back. Oh, it's okay. It's okay. You enjoy. We'll make sure that this part of the stream will still exist at the end of the day, and I'm still kind of vibing around at the beginning of today. So, you know, there we go. We have to know. Man, he did. He did. He did. Nah, he ain't dead. Apparently, I mean, he's probably gonna die when we get back to him because Phoenix is gonna want to kill him. You know, it's like Phoenix is just gonna be like, "You let me believe you were dead for 2 years." Buttermilk always tries to get into the fridge. Yeah, they just want to vibe. They just want to chill. There's nothing wrong with that. Anyway, all right. Once again, now let me take you back, my friends, to a time long, long ago, an age before the wastes you see today. Long before our fate would see the shine of Adam's glow, long before his light had shined the way. If you all come here to fathom that the smallest little atom could hold 1,000,000 stars in his embrace, Those before us in their wisdom saw it fit to keep imprisoned that vision sitting fizzing in his grace. Then the schism started brewing, the beginnings of undoing. But we enlightened Adamites, we see beauty in their ruin. For each to the war we found the core to Adam's glory, and we launched him forth and saw a scorch that called him to fall into him. Let's get some mushrooms blooming. Every Adam's like creation. In every worlds. What simple sacrifice a nation to see his radiant light unfurled. Now in a recharged collision, each division sows division, and each particle have heart, though hard to see. Their society decided we were better off divided, and by it I'm inclined to agree. No, you oughta come and sip that glowing water. For the atom might we swore to use the war to spread our order. Hear each crackle in the Geiger as his majesty inside ya. It's time to be united and divide. The scholars pouse and hollers as the scientists bemoan. Then physicists throw hissy fits and academia drones. Through articles and theorems so farcical, cast our martyred particles apart from Adam's throne. They'll say we've conducted studies. They'll say we have facts to prove that energy's just energy, not best brethren. You've got to listen to the numbers, 'cause the experts yelling doom with their faith into the data. Last I checked, that went kaboom. You can waste your days debating with the squawking and dictating, or just praise each detonation, leave them to their calculating. For their hearts and minds are lead, my friends, they ain't nothing permeating. But in Adam all are welcome, feel his radiance radiating. The scientific proof has them dreaming they're so bright that they're blinded to the truth that we all seek in Adam's light. Radiation ain't a danger, just purificating right. Mixiating versus living a half-life. It's them isotopes, the price of hope I promise they will find. You likely won't see signs of growing cognitive decline. Eschew your fears, just shut your ears, take worries off your mind. Heck, I've been around 200 years, and gosh, I'm feeling fine. Bright-eyed and ionized. In every atom's light ascension, in each decay we're shown the path to every acolyte redemption. For those who seek that glowing calf. In every charged collision, every division sows division, and each particle have heart, though hard to see. Their society decided we were better off divided, and delightedly I'm inclined to agree. Set aside those old beliefs and be baptized in glowing sea. Born new and clear and nuclear, just like our family. In our bonds we find salvation, and our covenant covalent. Let's all reclaim the nation and divide. When blessed bomb and megaton did set us on the path to lead us on to Genesis from Eden's aftermath. No confession without vision, come attend atomic mass. No creator without crater, Adam's Eve was sure a blast. His light it shines inside us, as in every bomb that fell. From fattest man to little boy, we're all just mortal shells, each encasing his creation, stored in every dormant cell. As sirens blare, you'll find your prayer in every warning knell. Divine in our intention, why we're spreading Adam's reach. Close your mind to their deception, time to fill your glass and preach. Think you'll find ascension, chanting lines the scientists screech? Well, you've a better chance of meeting Einstein on the beach. They say a lack of purpose, it can drive a person to crack. It's great and sad and worthless if you take the turning back. But those stocking sacks of bottle caps and haul and bursting bags shall find thee too encumbered now to ride the verdant stag. So forsake your worldly wares, well, you won't need 'em where you're going. That atomic clock's a-ticking, it ain't hot air we're blowing. Be the greatest chain reaction, get our radius a-glowing. The future ain't just bright, my friends, it's positively glowing. Let's get that water flowing. In every atom's light convection, a warmth that welcome spreads to all. In every atomite protection, for those who would refuse the call. In every charged collision, every division sows division, and each particle have heart, though hard to see. That society decided we were better off divided, and delightedly I'm inclined to agree. What about we're here over this hollowed ground zero, where my visions did appear of how divisions draw near so. The Robert Oppenheimer and a prophet up on high. So, brothers, come on, time's high, so let's divide. In the fog we'll find the answers and a modicum of cancers, but that's all within the plan, so let's divide. Who cares what they had to say? We'll just pray the rat away. We'll all be dust on Judgment Day, so let's divide. But may we find salvation. May the rats we trust. May we save the nation from like us. The payload on this gravy train. Let us make America detonate again. Oh, that's some good stuff right there. Like I said, Stupendium knows how to make a good damn song. They know how to make a good damn song. Oh, so good. Kaboom? Yes, Rico. Kaboom. All right, let me get back inside real quick. You know, I need to get back inside so that way I can actually get to the place I need to be, you know? Oh. Okay. I hope you all have been having a good time so far. Personally, I've been enjoying myself a lot. But I think we've been sitting here for a fair bit now. I think it's about time we go ahead and head off to the head off to play some more Phoenix Wright. So I will meet you there shortly. There we go. Okay, I think that's everything. Okay, bit small. There we go. That's better. That's better. Much better. Also, what Stupendium song would fit Karak? One sec while I lower the volume on this. Let's see. I'm not gonna lie, because of like the loss of memory and the believing that thing having like this idealistic sort of nature to them when they first showed up, you know, and have, you know, a part of me wants to say like the joy, like the one that has to do with the joy, you know, it's just like, did you take your joy this morning? Like that feels a bit like I can imagine that being Velkin talking to like a current Karak, thinking that like it's still old Karak, you know, and it just being like, did you take your joy this morning? You know, I don't know why, but of course I don't exactly have a I haven't really thought about it, so I'd probably have to give it a bit more thought in regards to Karak. Oh, anyway, let's go ahead and if I just open this up. Honestly, I think Frostpunk. I think of Frostpunk. You know, I can see that working as well. You know, that seems like another one that would fit really well. I mean, considering that like they were thrust into like they were more or less one of like they were there for when the you know, all of the gods went from the summer court to the winter court. Like that kind of fits, you know, thematically with like, you know, it fit. I can see I can see a lot of that, you know, doing what needs to be done sort of song. There we go. And let me just pull up chat real quick so that way I can see what you guys have to say. Because I know you guys are going to have probably some... I can only assume that today is going to be an interesting time. Because you don't just reveal that Miles fucking Edgeworth is here. 2 jackpots in a row? Your luck is coming back, Rel. Your luck is coming back. Hey, where's your lawyer's badge? All right, let me get my lawyer's badge real quick. Sure, I got it here somewhere. Give me a sec. I'll find it. I'll find it. Somewhere in here. Yeah, where is... Right... Ah, okay, okay. There it is. There we go. There we go. There we go. We got it. We are ready. We are ready to take on the day. We're ready. We got our badge. Everything is gonna be coming up. Is gonna be coming up Millhouse. I'll make it a bit higher so that way you all can see. All right. Now if I move this over. Farewell, my turnabout. Also, now, the moment you've all been waiting for. Who will be this year's Grand Prix champion? Who will be our hero of heroes? Now I'm a real lawyer. Ooh. Will it be last year's runner-up, Shaman Ninja? Or maybe Captain Saipon, all the way from the lovely tropical island of Saipon? I can see the students of the Starry School are raring to win, and the global hero Anya Kopon didn't go home with the prize last year. Oh, we hope Lady Luck will be with our heroes tonight. The winner of the 3rd annual Hero of Heroes Grand Prix is me! Uh-oh. Oh, God. Oh, God. Whoa! The true hero of the night has appeared! Hero of Heroes Superhero. It looks like this year's Grand Prix goes to this fantastic warrior. The Nickel Samurai! Too bad, Jammin' Ninja. Looks like the title eluded you again this year. Lamp. March 20th, 7:42 p.m. Gatewater Hotel, Viola Hall. God, it is the Gatewater Hotel. Dang. Okay, we're this is a deep cut. This is gonna be. Oh. All right. Yes! You hear that, Nick? Yeah, I'm sure he did. I'm getting too old for this. Oh, I'm proud of that guy for doing the series justice. Does the person everyone's cheering for? I guess he got the prize. Yep. You know, we're talking about that, right, Pearly? The Nickel Samurai. No, every Sunday I only watch the educational channel's Kids Masterpiece Theater. Okay, that's it. From now on, it's the Nickel Samurai. All the kids watch it. You like the Nickel Samurai too, Mr. Nick? Nah, Nick's an old fart, and he's not allowed to watch it anymore. That's right, but I do like Kids Masterpiece Theater. Hey, I didn't know that you were so young at heart, Nick. Mr. Nick, you're a grown-up. You're not allowed to watch it anymore. You're supposed to act your age and have interests that match. Listen here, Pearl. So, goddamn, people are allowed to like what they like, man. They're allowed to like what they like. Anybody who tries to claim that, like, oh, you can't do this anymore, you can't enjoy this certain form of media anymore because you're an adult now. doesn't understand that real adults don't fucking care what other adults think are cool. Like that kind of stuff is the shit that you're supposed to leave behind in goddamn high school, maybe college. Let's be real. Be back later? No problem, backstage. We'll see you when we see you. We'll make sure to fill you in when the time comes. It's very important. Aw, give it a rest, Pearly.
Looks like I made the right choice of inviting everyone here. I'm glad you're all having a good time.
Like a dream. Jeez, Pearl, sorry for being a theater head. You may not remember it from long ago, but the Gatewater Hotel is the one across the street from Phoenix's office. Oh, I remember. And it makes me concerned. Because having something that close in proximity seems concerning.
Too bad for the Jammin' Ninja, though. Last year, he lost to the Pink Princess, warrior of Little Old Tokyo. Though I thought this might be his year.
Yeah. Oh, hey, did anyone else think that Jammin' Ninja looked a bit different today? Different? What do you mean? Well, he wasn't carrying his bright red guitar.
Hey, you're right. Strange he'd walk around without his signature guitar.
I'll never understand these people and their shows. Anyway, Mr. Powers, thank you so much for tonight.
Oh, it was nothing. I owe you one, so it's just my way of saying thanks.
Hey, Nick, come on, it's time to get going to the lobby. There's a post-ceremony stage show that's supposed to start real soon.
And then I heard that there's going to be a press conference after that.
A press conference? Is he going to make a speech about winning this year's prize?
Well, not exactly. Something about the Nickel Samurai confessing something?
Confessing?
Sounds pretty serious.
Nick, come on. You don't want us to be the last ones there, do you? Yeah, Mr. Nick, do you? Why me? The show didn't even start, or it doesn't even start for another 20 minutes.
Bro's got a bright red guitar.
Who is he? Cartoon teenager number 30? Yeah, actually, that's on the resume. All right. Oh, by the way, Mr. Powers. You see my badge?
I really owe you one. If it wasn't for you guys, I don't know what would have happened. What you did, it was a really tight spot I was in, and you fought so hard to get me out. I don't care what happens. I'll never forget anything you've done for me.
Also, wait a minute. Nickel Samurai. Okay. I was like, you can't just leave that in my inventory and not expect it. So, Will Powers, thank you very much for inviting us today.
Oh, it was nothing really. Guys like us don't get to come to a place like this often, so I thought I'd invite you all.
Hey, Mr. Powers, what have you been up to lately?
Well, since the Pink Princess successfully wrapped up last month, I've been on a kids' exercise show, while wearing a rabbit mask over my face.
Oh, I see.
I'm still really sorry about all the headache I caused you that time, Mr. Wright.
Ah, well, what's done is done. Let's forget about it. This is Will Powers. He's an action star. His popularity exploded when he was the Seal Samurai, and he was the first case Maya worked on with me. Too bad you look scary, or people would know that you're a real softie who's good with kids.
Oh, thanks.
And the Nickel Samurai? Why did... You know what I've realized? I know it's just the fucking mutton chops and the goddamn, like... And, like, I know that's the only reason why I'm seeing this. But doesn't he look like... He looks like an overly positive schlatt. Like, add a mustache here and like and you know what? Actually, I can do this. I can make this work. One sec. One sec. I'm fix this. We just need to get everything real quick. There's that, and... Oh wait, where'd the hat go? Where is it? Okay, well, first things first. Hello. Oh, that is a bit big. Like, that's already doing a lot. That's already, like pulling so much goddamn weight. Bro looks like off-brand Wolverine. Oh, we're with the hat, with the, like, I saw something a bit different, and it's not gonna look quite right, because I don't have a mustache that kind of fits, but, like, doesn't he kind of look like Schlatt almost? Like, am I the only one? Like, that's not the right mustache, because I can't find a good mustache, but like, with the hat, he kind of looks like it might. I'm pretty sure it's just the mutton chops, like holding the majority of the look, but like he's giving. Yeah, like a really positive, like, alternate universe Schlatt. Like, that's what I'm getting. I also Roarin, or Astraeon song is Toy Box. I can see that. Alright. Can't believe they're gonna make a movie based on the Nickel Samurai. Is that fucking Jay Schlatt? Like, don't they look like that? Don't they look like Jay Schlatt? They look like a really happy Jay Schlatt. And he looks like Schlatt when he's about to do his contractual obligations. That's what he looks like. This is Will Powers. They're the guy. They're an actor in this fucking series, bro. I came into the Yankees hat. It's like he looks like Jay Schlatt. Give him a Yankees hat. Give him a bit more like fuzz on his upper lip, and you're good. It's like it fits, and I'm not going crazy. I can't believe it either, but for a different reason. The Steel Samurai, an epic story of one hero in a desperate fight against its arch nemesis, the evil magistrate in the city of Neo-Old Tokyo. Powers is from the Dragon Ball Demon Realm. He's got pointy ears. Yeah, I forgot they made that a thing. And last year, they started a new series, The Nickel Samurai. The new series seems to be a hit with the kids, too. I'm really attached to the Steel Samurai as a show, so I was hoping that maybe I'd get a chance to do something in the new one. Yeah, it's too bad. It's been awesome to see you as a new with the new actor Matt on Guard. Matt on Guard. Why do I feel like you're like that? You are either going to be the person who you are either going to be the person we are going to be having to get guilty, or you're the person we're defending. And either way, that's a goddamn, that is one hell of a name. He's super popular right now. Mr. Ungard? And it looks like Pearl doesn't know who he is. This year's gonna be Nickel Samurai versus the Jammin' Ninja in the box office. You're not ready. They went from steel to nickel. What's next? Copper? The Copper Samurai. Jammin' Ninja. Who's that again? So, who is the Jammin' Ninja again? Oh, he's a hero, duh! He's a symbol. It's a bright red guitar that he's always carrying. The ninja is always carrying around a bright red guitar. How does that even work? Huh. With a scarf around his neck and a guitar in hand, he rides to stardom in an ancient time. A ninja who becomes a star. Yeah, a ninja who becomes a star! There's a strong rivalry between the two of them. Global Studios Nickel Samurai and Worldwide Studios Jammin' Ninja. They even air it at the same time. You know what I heard? I heard those two don't get along at all. The Nickel Samurai's on guard, and the guy who plays the Jammin' Ninja, I mean. The Nickel Samurai speaks French. Oh, Matt Ungard, the actor. I guess even the world of heroes isn't a sparkling, happy place. Isn't that the whole opposite of what ninjas are supposed to do? Yeah, like, they're supposed to stay hidden. That works about as much as a ninja made of metal. Yeah. Alright, alright. What can I say? This is really high-class hotel. I've never eaten this kind of salad before. Poor Pearls, haven't eaten only vegetables all her life. She's been missing out. Don't worry, any leftovers belong to my happily awaited stomach anyway. You are such a glutton, Maya. I'll lose this one to Maya. You sure can eat. Well, a growing girl needs her nutrients. A growing girl? Exactly how big do you plan on getting? God damn it, Phoenix, shut the fuck up. Next up is the Steel Samurai's kid, the Iron Infant. Oh god. Okay, okay. Let's move along to the hallway. Oh hey, look, targets. And bears. Oh wow. What is this place? It looks like I've stumbled into Oz or something. You don't comment on how much... Exactly! Like, also, who the fuck are you to judge, Mr. Phoenix, right? You got a baby... This transition metal tragedy. Oh, God. Way in the back, there's a sign for the bathroom. Maybe I should visit it while I can before the show starts. I want this bear. I can understand flowers in front of dressing rooms, but what are stuffed bears doing here? Could it be that there's an action star with a soft spot for teddy bears? Nah, it can't be. Well. Toilets to each of the hotels, but since all sorts of events are held here, there are bathrooms for people who aren't staying here to use as well. Perfect for people like me who can't afford to stay here in the first place. Compared to the flowers on the other side of the hall, these are much more egregious. Let's see, record companies, fan clubs, company workers, family. Carrying all these flowers home would be hard, I think. Piece of paper that says Matt Ungard's room. Matt Ungard, I've heard that name before. Oh, yeah! Mine's always yammering about him. Oh, right, yammering. That's what they used to call yapping. Imagine it's a camera or a murder weapon. Oh, can you imagine that it's actually a camera? That'd be creepy as fuck, but also weirdly... weird. Juan Corridas. Juan Corrida. His name sounds like a star's name. Heard it before, but I don't know anything about him. Well... anything else? To Mr. Ungard from Global Studio staff. Ah, be nice if lawyers got flowers or something too. Mr. Wright from all your grateful clients. Okay, there nothing else? Sounds like the post-ceremony show is about to start. Alright, I'm so pumped! I wonder if he's going to show off his special move today. Nickel Samurai Smelting. Actually, what I'm interested in most is the press conference. You mean the big confession the Nickel Samurai's gonna make after the show? Willpower's 2 rolls have a kid together. Oh god, that's hilarious. So what is it? Don't you know what it is and what it's about, Mr. Powers? Well, I'm not the Steel Samurai anymore, so I don't have any idea. Sorry. So I guess you're all going to the press conference then. Yeah, of course! In that case, here, take these tickets so you can get in. Press conference tickets. We are number 16. Or 91. It kind of depends on which way up this is supposed to be. Thank you so very much. Well, let's get to the lobby. It looks like it's over this way, Mr. Nick. Okay, time for great justice. Alright. We will move off to the hotel lobby. Ooh. Gatewater Hotel. Only a really gaudy hotel would have such a large, gaudy lobby to match. I think they're going to have a post-ceremony show over there. They're using a compact stage, I see. Ooh, I'm ready to use my special samurai power! Maya looks like she's ready to start a fight.
Your attention, please! Your attention, please! The Nickel Samurai post-cotton ceremony stage show will not be held tonight due to unforeseen circumstances.
What? Did you have to pinch me? Pinch yourself if you don't believe.
We're asking for everyone's cooperation at this time. So please, stay where you are. This is a special request from the police.
Police? Did they just say police?
Do you want me to go check out what's going on?
Wait, I'll come with you.
Freeze!
You two, didn't you hear the announcement just now? I just finished telling you not to move. That voice. I've heard that voice somewhere before.
Honestly, youth these days can't be bothered to listen to other people when they talk. Just another day, it said, beware bridge out, and along with the snot-nosed kids in that bridge, I tried to tell the boy was out there in danger. Listen, no, of course not. She was careful. Bridge is our part. That's what's dangerous, and I'm kidding here. And I really meant well. I really need to have him knocked into the bridge. Honestly, kids these days, it's wrong, I tell you. This non-stop chatter. It can't be this whole bag?
What is it, you young whippersnappers? Do I know you? Wait, you! You're Powers, aren't you?
Yeah, what happened back then?
You didn't even get nominated this year, did you? Oh, that's right, you're doing that children's exercise program, trying to play nice.
Yeah, that's me. Thankfully, I still have a job.
I love that show. You're a hoot! You're the Big Brother character, right? Even by your face covered in a mask, I know it's a giant rabbit, a work of art, but how is it, you know? I mean, we're the best. TVs can break, really shame kids exercise, and you getting they deserve. That's why I thought we should be anywhere. What are you doing here? Look at my uniform and tell me that you can't see that I'm a member of security.
But that outfit...
Annoying, noisy brats, get the blaster! Hey, have you seen my badge? These eyes of mine are real pros now. Pros? Pros are doing what? They're doing police work, of course! My eyes are like a hawk! And my professional eye spot a messy incident. A messy, bloody incident! That's why I don't have time for your meddling kids and you petty little things. I'm back. For a brief moment, what happened? So, we learned that the Nickel Samurai, we're at like this like banquet for like the sequel to the Steel Samurai, and they have like a Hero of Heroes award thing for like the different shows that have come out. Apparently the police have asked everybody, have said that a show that they were going to like a live show has been canceled due to unforeseen circumstances. And essentially what ended up happening was like the police are like, hey, we are requesting everybody hold tight because shit's happening. Also, this is Old Bag. Old Bag's here. Also, Will Powers is with us. It seems like this episode is like a huge throwback. Like a huge throwback. Anyway, with that being said, Wendy Old Bag? Miss Old Bag, what are you doing here? What happened to your position at Global Studios? Oh, that old place. Well, since that incident, they've been letting people go. When they cut the security team, I got the pink slip. What incident? What did you do? I didn't do anything, you youngin'! Don't you remember the incident a year ago? When the lady got on the witness stand and testified? Yeah? And you! Weren't you the one who was bullying me? This fragile girl at heart? I plead the fifth. But you know, I think maybe I rubbed the upper management the wrong way by testifying. Yes, that has to be it. Everything is all your fault. Me? I thought about being a bodyguard at first after being handed old Pinky. You? A bodyguard? Or your friend, that fiery good-looking guy in the red jacket and the ruffles? Mr. Edgeworth? But that sort of arrangement would be entirely too troublesome for me. That's what he said to me. What did I ever do to deserve that? So, did something happen? I don't have all the details. Gust of wind could knock you over. Honestly, probably. But it looks like another one of those incidents happened again.
An incident? Like a murder? Some kind of incident?
Maybe, you see, I'm a bit of a devilish woman. So wherever I go, showers of blood are sure to follow. I bet you didn't know that. Also, fucking... Old Bag, are you fucking married? Is Old Bag married? Is there a Mr. Old Bag? Lemon lime tart with eyes like a gusher or green apple. Oh god, now this is a good color. This is a good color indeed. Also not getting any sound, I don't think. Let me test and see if I'm getting sound.
Gooby.
I am, okay. Just that kind of... Mr. and who would marry her willingly? She could also be a widow. To be fair, that is true. That is true. She could be a widow. But the idea of a Mr. Old Bag out there that she comes back to every day, like she returns home to and you know, like gets mad about her job with. You'll look like the witch from Banjo-Kazooie. Shouldn't you quit being a security guard at least for other people's sake? Silence, whippersnapper! Hey, Nick? What is it? I don't like that devilish smile that you have on your lips. Let's make like we're going to the bathroom to check things out. No way, no way. The police told us not to go anywhere. Remember? Remember? Do you remember, Pitchfork? Do you remember? Yeah, you're right. Fuck the cops. How B-O-R-I-N-G? You're such a boring guy. You've got no motivation, no spirit, and you're a bootlicker, Phoenix. What's going on? Are you giving Mystic Maya trouble again, Mr. Nick? You know what we say. The only good cop is one that quits. The day they gave me a microphone was the biggest mistake of this world. Oh, God.
Wait a minute, where is my badge?
Oh, shit. Oh, let me get your badge real quick. Let me find your badge. I'm sure I can find it. Also, has there just not been an advertisement? Or has there been an advertisement and none of you let me know? Nope, there's just not been an advertisement. Oh, wait, no, because we started late. Right. Where is his badge? And a pen and paper. How's he supposed to be a stenographer? Question: what is a stenograph? Okay, so that was supposed to be stenographer, and a stenographer is the person who writes down everything in a court case. Oh, hey, speaking of, they and essentially they're the person, they're the ones that write everything down so you can read back the court record. Little guy needs his badge and his documents. One sec, I'm sure I got his badge somewhere here. Actually, technically Pitchfork here is my assistant, right? Right? Like I'm right in thinking that, right? Like, are you guys following me? Right? They're like my Maya. So, it only makes sense. It only makes sense that they should get something different than a badge. They get a little Magatama. There we go. They get to hold it. Right there. Give him some robes. Listen. I have Pitchfork's base model in the server specifically for people to make little outfits for them. Like, if any of you ever want to make like an outfit for them, feel free, because it's out there. I'm a lurographer and a brain rotographer. You're gonna give Pitchfork Maya swirly hair loop? No, they just get the Magatama, because it's the closest thing to a badge. I think it fits, Like, Maya is a spirit medium, and Pitchfork, a lot of you seem to think that they're haunted. And I mean, I can see that being a possibility, but I'm not gonna assume anything about Pitchfork that they wouldn't assume. Oh, heck, a lizard. Oh, lizard. All right. So, the ad's probably about to start shortly, so I am actually going to quickly just run the ad right now. And that way when we get back, we'll be ready, Just gently hold. Exactly. Someone make a Pitchfork on Maya outfit. I saw a lizard. Ah, nice. There. Huh. Come on. There we go. Is it there? Did it do the thing? Is it doing the thing? Come on, announcement. There we go. Yeah, the announcement's a bit behind. All right, time to do my self-care, which really just involves me standing up and walking around. You know? Stretching my legs a tiny bit. Getting stuff for later. Let's see. There we go. It's been good. It's been good. I've been having a fun time so far. I should probably, I've realized, probably make the post onto Blue Sky being like, hey, we're live. I'll get that done shortly. In fact, I'll get that done right now. We got the time. Oh. For more courtroom shenanigans this episode. Shenanigans at the lighthouse. And then I'll just post that. And twitch.tv/Terminian link BT. There we go. Alt text. Trials and tribulation. No, it's justice for all. Justice for all concept art with term in the foreground. There we go. There we go. Now I should just be able to open up chat again. There we go. All right. And now if I just take this, put it into here, make it big. I'm doing a thing for later because I have a feeling it's going to be necessary. So I'm just gonna download that for later. There we go. There we go. Much better. Much better. And for all of your guys' patience here. Peach term. a mammographer. Oh, that's good. That's good. That's funny. Not you two, Pearls. Please don't stick your nose into this one. Listen to this, Pearly. This one time at lawyer camp, Nick. No, not lawyer camp. Anything but lawyer camp. Okay, I get it. Let's go take a look. Okay, we don't have to talk about lawyer camp. It's time to do silly art chaos. I haven't drawn at all today due to being at an event. Valid. Yay! I knew you couldn't say no to me, Nick. That's right. You'd walk over miles of hot coals for Mystic Maya, wouldn't you, Mr. Nick? That would be every time we work a case together. What were we waiting for? Let's go already. You can come along too, Pearly. Goody, I get to come. Alright. Yeah. March 20th, the Gatewater Hotel, Viola Hall. There's nothing really here. Are you looking for the incident that the old lady was talking about? Oh, that's most of the time when she's accused of murder. Oh.
Thankfully, the defendant Maya Fey has been proven innocent due to this crucial piece of evidence, also known as the U.S. United States Constitution with a wad of bubblegum chewed on it, and I had to find that in 3 days in a country where it shouldn't have even been. So, I hate this court. Unfortunately, Mr. Wright, even though you found out who didn't do the crime, you still haven't proven who did. You know what, because we have just as much evidence as you for Maya, and we still and you are a much bigger asshole than they are. No, double jeopardy would not apply. Because unfortunately that you can be tried for multiple, like it is for the same instance of a crime. So if you get acquitted of a murder, you can't just commit a murder and then get put on trial and then be like double jeopardy. Like basically, if you are proven innocent for like a specific murder case, they can't bring up that murder case again. You're orange like me. Yeah, it's like a peachy orange, which I think is really nice. It's a very good color. I'm a big fan of it. Honestly, this is one of my and I really like this color that has been given. Oh, it's all fun. I like it. Oh, there we go. All right, then let's try. Excuse me. Oh my god. What the fuck happened to you? Are you okay? You aren't okay. Something happened to you. Are you by chance Miss Maya Fey? Yeah? That's me. You have a phone call waiting for you at the front desk. Why does he look like that? I don't know, man. Bellboy, I'm almost certain that you did it. Look at your face. You show the power of flex tape. I got this Bellboy in half. And put them back together using flex tape. That's a lot of reading, though. A call? I wonder if it's someone from Karain Village. What's wrong, Mystic Maya? Oh, nothing. You guys go on ahead. I'll be right there, okay? Bro's a bodysuit. He's got a big zipper running down his face. Okay. Right this way, Mrs. Fay. I don't read out loud on stream because I'm shy about it. That's completely valid. Let's go look somewhere else, Mr. Nick. Yeah, okay. This is a little exciting and a little scary. Sure. Let me get something real quick. I will say the music is a pretty damn good bop. Someone likes to make fun of me for reading books out loud as kids. Looking at my mom. It's like that is like how fucking insecure about yourself do you have to be to look at a child who is reading out loud and making fun of them for reading out loud? How much of a goddamn... I'm going to get unnecessarily angry about this. She's an English teacher too, dude. That's no, like, there's an English teacher, a special ed English teacher. Dead. Death. In the ground.
I want to find them, and I want to throw them in the jail, and I want to put them in there and throw away the key and wait until that jail rots, and then I'll put them in another jail, and I'll leave them in there until that jail rots. I just want to talk. I just want to talk to him. I just want to talk to him. We're not the first. Get in line. Also, fun fact for those of you who don't know, Owl is going to be doing a spooktacular subathon, October 30th through the 31st. 12 p.m. to 10 p.m. EST. They're gonna be having a really fun time. They've invited a lot of their friends to hop on to play games and chill with them. I may or may not be there as well. Go and do what you can to support them. Anyway, I'm gonna put this away before I have an owl ramming into the lighthouse windows. Listen. I will advertise my friends doing things. I will absolutely do what I can to showcase that you guys are doing fun stuff, and people should check out what you're doing. All right. With all that being said, what if I made one sub-goal? No, here's the thing. You make it a you make it like a sub goal, but it's the person who gets the last sub gets to be first in line to beat up your mom live. Oh. It's like, so that way it becomes like the last person to get the thing. They have to time it just right. If they don't do it just right, I have like 10 people trying to get that last sub. Oh, and now he's not pink. I'm not pink. Oh, now I'm like seafoam green. It's not. I'm not gonna lie. I love how Olska is always like making stuff look amazing. Could you make them go missing out at sea? True. Blue, Ollie can see you! Just Ollie with their bit just staring at you. I've paid this Ollie to stare at you. Oh, God. Alright, let's check out the hallway. March 20th, Gatewater Hotel hallway. I told you! I get people the info they want, which means that they've got a right to know. Nope, don't care who you are, pal. You're still investigating, so you can't go in. What's your problem? Just you wait. It'll be all over in the morning paper. Ruffy Detective's secret scandal revealed. You'll see. I'll get you back. Okay, I'm gonna go try to figure out how to get a sub counter to work so I don't have to do it manually this time again. Have fun. Kronk. Honestly, I might see if I can like throw something together and mix it up for you. And then that way you can just download that command and it'll just keep track of it for you. I'm sure that shouldn't be too hard, right? I don't think it should be too hard. Like, I would appreciate. Yeah. Like, I'm sure I could do that. It seems like that just seems like a bit of coding at the end of the day. These two sound pretty serious. That southern accent can only mean, hey, Wright! Hey! Lada. Come on, do a gal a favor and tell this cop I'm just doing my job and I've got rights.
You! Detective Gumshoe! Hey, pal, help a guy out. Tell him that only the police are allowed in here.
This is... Kronk has been all over my timeline, so I'm gonna change this out for a short bit. Okay, I need to get into the voice character. Ah, yes, the poison. The poison for Cusco. The Cusco's poison. This is the scene of the murder. You should have no trouble with us pros. I don't know how I feel about that. I really don't know how I feel about that. Also, damn, Pitchfork, you didn't change too much. You didn't change too much. You just kind of became like... You became kind of like darker. You became dark and twisted and fucked up. Oh, that shit, it's all well and good though. A murder? Ah, shoot, me and my big mouth. Ah, yes, Cusco. The Cusco chosen to Cusco poison. See, I knew it! My gut instincts told me so. I must go. I'll be back later. I always trust my gut. A murder, it said, and that's what it is. A genuine murder. Hey, wait! Oh, a murder! Son of a big star, no less. Ah, yes, the poison. The poison chosen specifically to kill Cusco. Cusco's poison. The pizza is a mid. This pizza is a mid. Oh. Also, head pat, they get cute little head pats.
Oh man, I'm in trouble now.
Hey, buddy. Have you seen my badge? You take a look at this for me? Listen, pal, I'm not leaking any info about this evidence to you this time. If I do, my salary's really gonna get it. What salary? You know, good point. And then I won't even be able to get those instant noodles out of the discount market. Phoenix, you look me in the eye and tell me that you don't want me to afford name brand Skittles. Or rent. Isn't it? You also get a head pat. Oh, God. Alright, what happened, buddy? So, Detective Gumshoe. A murder? Oh, no, that's not it. I got my facts mixed up for a second there, pal. Mr. Nick? Is the dead person the Nickel Samurai? Huh? Why do you ask? Well, Mystic Maya was rooting for him, so... It wasn't the Nickel Samurai that got bumped. Actually, the Nickel Samurai is the one under suspicion of doing the bumping off. Hey, I get it. What? The guy that died was a hero named the Jammin' Ninja, pal. Can I tip out only to you, Gumshoe? Oh, absolutely. Of all the detectives, Gumshoe would be the only one. Bistro Huddy. I love Bistro Huddy. It's so good. It is one of those, it's right up, it is one of those, like, TikTok shows where I'm like, they did a lot, they put a lot of effort into this. Roll Tide, Roll Tide. Jammin' Ninja. What about Lotta? That woman with the big puffy hair that looks like cotton candy? You mean Lotta? That woman, she was there that time too, right? That time? When Mystic Maya did that channeling. Oh, that time. Well, Lotta's a journalist, so that's why she was there. Journalist. Yeah, it looks like she was hanging around here before the murder happened. Hanging around? Yeah. Hiding and waiting in front of the Jammin' Ninja's door, pal. You were so cute, I want to shake her affectionately. Oh. But why would she? Well, she wouldn't tell me, pal. She said something about getting my big scoop. Scoop? What sort of news could she be after? And the victim? The victim was the Jammin' Ninja. Mr. Jammin' Ninja. He was a really popular rival TV show to the Nickel Samurai. Oh! The victim was the action star, Juan Corrida. He got a huge push and rode an express train to stardom. I mean, you and I know who he is. Yeah, you and I recognize his face. But I heard lately that Matt Ungard's been taking the wind out of his sails. I'm telling you, pal, as far as who's popular, those two are hogging all the limelight. I guess there's no place for Mr. Powers at all, huh? Poor guy. Mr. Ungard, that's the Nickel Samurai, right? Yep. I mean, no, you gotta say it with more oomph. The Nickel Samurai. Anyway, so now that Juan Carita is gone, that means that Mr. Ungard has the whole stage to himself, wouldn't you say? Give Detective Gumshoe his own game. I would love it. I would love it for it to be like... I would love for it to be like a evidence collector, like survival game where you have to balance like actually doing good and having your salary getting cut for doing that. And like the survival mechanics, like allocating enough for like basically in our Stotska style like budget game, but like from the perspective of Detective Gumshoe. I think that would be great. Like you have to choose between between rent and you have to choose between your morals and your salary getting cut. Oh. Ungard has this... I wouldn't bet on it, pal. Can't have that happen, you know? Can't have that happen. What's that supposed to mean, I wonder? Hey, so, Paper Please Gumshoe Edition. Hey, would you take a look at this for me? Listen, I'm not leaking any info. Yes, the Nickel Samurai. He really took the Grand Prix tonight. I was a big fan of his. Really? Oh, I'm sorry then. Why are you sorry? Matt Ungard was just arrested, pal. On suspicion of murder in Juan Carita. What? We knew that. We knew that, Pearly. It's okay. Arrested? Why was Mr. Ungard arrested? Sorry, pal, but that's not something I can tell you. We just started the investigation, so we don't want any leaks. Looks like yet another Steel Samurai hero is in hot water. Mr. Nick, if Mystic Maya knew about this... Yeah, I know. She'd want us to take this case, I know. I'm not really a fan of action heroes or anything. But I know who Juan Carita and Matt Ungard are. Yeah, you can't talk about one without talking about the other, I guess. They even debuted around the same time. So they have this real fiery rivalry with each other. Kinda like you and me, pal. I never knew that he thought of me as a rival. Kinda sweet. Okay, well... There's not much else we can really do. There we go. Imagine Gumshoe watching rom-coms or cartoons. Honestly, I can see that. Like, they get home from a long day of work. Like, I'm imagining the scene from the scenes with the popcorn from Sister Location. You know, like the immortal days of our lives. You have to understand. You have to understand, the baby isn't mine. It's floating on the ceiling track. Hey, so what's going on, Mr. Wright? Looks like Juan Carita's been killed. What? Juan, he... Looks like he was murdered. The suspect was arrested. That suspect is Matt on guard. You're joking, right? Nope. They arrested the Nickel Samurai on suspicion of murdering the Jammin' Ninja.
Oh, not again. I feel sick.
Again? About a year ago, something like this happened, Pearls.
I still can't believe... No way Matt would...
What's Mr. Powers got in his hand? Oh, before I forget, this is for you, Mr. Wright. I got it from a bellboy that came by earlier. The bellboy.
Me? Well, why? Oh, all he said was Mr. Phoenix Wright, the attorney.
Matt and Juan? Matt's the most energetic and active actor out there right now. The Nickel Samurai really sealed his place as a pop idol, but
he keeps adding fuel to the fire with his rivalry with Juan anyway.
Mr. Juan, he's the Jammin' Ninja, right?
Those two would butt heads in everything you could think of. But I'd say that Matt was the one who almost always came out on top.
Guess the people only really know how to relate to others by butting heads like rams. He isn't good enough for you. Y'all aren't ready. Honestly, you know what? I imagine like Gumshoe watching the show The Duchess Approves. Where it's just like, kids, there's something boring on them. I don't have the remote. Kids, and then they watch the whole season, and it's just like, I may be a duchess, but I'm also a woman. Oh, you tell her, girl. Oh, it's like my life, in a way. What's the Jammin' Ninja? Stylish Nickel Samurai and the Burning Jammin' Ninja.
Well, things turned real messy fast for those two. Their show was their war. And the final tally, look around, it's pretty obvious how things ended up. Matt even won the Grand Prix this year. Title win over its rival, I guess.
And the press conference? Mr. On Guard was going to hold a press conference, wasn't he? That's what I heard. Though, if you wanted to get technical about it, it was the Nickel Samurai's conference. The Nickel Samurai's? Yeah, he was supposed to wear his costume and give the press conference that way. He was going to be in costume? But why?
Not sure. They don't keep me in the loop anymore.
I was just wondering, where's Mystic Maya? She's been gone for a long time. Now that she mentions it, Maya was only going to answer a phone call. Maybe she got lost? I'll take a quick look around for her. Beep, 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 beep. Beep, 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 beep. Oh! What is it, Mr. Nick? Oh, I'm not sure. Oh, it's coming from the transceiver. Yes? Hello? Right here. Is this Mr. Phoenix Wright? The attorney? And you are... You don't need to know who I am. I think you have other things to be concerning yourself with, such as... Mr. Maya? Maya! Oh, Mr. Wright. Wouldn't you agree that the more important issue is the fate of the girl? Her fate? Does that mean what I think he means? Maya, where are you? Are you hurt? Come now, don't fall apart on me yet. This is... No, it can't be. Now that I have your attention, Mr. Attorney, I have a modest proposal for you. If you do what I require, then I'll return to you your valuable item unharmed. What is this called
Have you found
again?
your daily pebbles?
In lawyer terms, kidnapping for a ransom. Yes, that's it. This is a kidnapping. Mystic Maya! Mystic Maya! My sight, everything's fading away. Maya's been kidnapped. You there? Mr. Attorney, are you there? How much? How much did you want? Very good, Mr. Attorney. I'm glad you have such a good grasp of the situation. Hurry up and state your conditions and then return Maya. Money's not what I seek. What I want is a certain verdict. I would like your complete acquittal. Complete acquittal? What in the world have you done to need... I'm not a person that you will be representing. What? You are currently at the Gatewater Hotel, are you not? And I know that a murder has just taken place there. Juan Carita was killed and the suspect is Matt on guard. You are as expected. Quite on top of things, Mr. Attorney. Now then, what I want is very simple. I want to obtain a complete acquittal for Matt on guard. Matt on guard? But why? He didn't kill anyone. I can attest to that, however, what? However, someone's framing him for murder. A very smart someone who's setting him up to take the fall. If I agree to do what he wants, can I believe that he'll keep up his end of the bargain? You are, of course, at liberty to take me at my word or not. However, there is one thing that you can take as fact. Right now, your very precious item is with me, in my possession. Help! Maya! You have 2 days. Of course, tonight he'll be in questioning with the police. But the trial is in 2 days. That trial, you'll win a not guilty verdict. Remember, you only have one chance. One chance, Mr. Attorney. You expect me to get a not guilty verdict in one trial day? Yes, exactly. I don't believe I was wrong in choosing you, so... let me down. Ugh. Oh, yeah, that's right. Now that I'm playing the role of the kidnapper, can't pass up the chance to say. And don't even think about calling the cops. Not great. But you get the idea. Damn it, who the hell are you? Very well, I'll tell you that much. My name is... the Killer. You gotta be fucking with me. You gotta be fucking... Your name isn't the Killer. The Killer! You can't call yourself the Killer. I call bullshit on that name. Mr. Dick, where's Mystic Maya? She's been kidnapped. No, it's all my fault. If only I'd go with Mystic Maya. It's not your fault, Pearls. But it is Mystic Maya. Mr. Wright, I think we should tell the police what's going on here. No, we can't do that, or if we do, he'll know, who knows what will happen to Maya. Mr. Nick, what about the detective? Detective Gumshoe? Yeah, that's it! Wait here, I'll be right back. Alright, I'll take care of Pearl while you're away.
What? Ransom?
Shh! Not so loud! The ransom is a complete acquittal for Matt Ungard. Wait, the deal is complete acquittal in exchange for Maya, you mean? Then that means Matt Ungard is obviously the killer, pal! No doubt about it! But the guy said that Ungard is innocent. You really believe a kidnapper tells you, pal? Yes, he has a point. If Ungard really is innocent, then why the kidnapping? And on top of everything else, there's all this evidence we keep finding. Huh? The forensics team's having a field day back there. But it's strange. There's so much evidence that it feels like something's wrong. There's too much evidence? Is that possible? Actually, didn't the kidnapper say something about Ungard being set up? Anyway, it looks like you won't be leaving here tonight, pal. Just sit tight, cooperate with the investigation. Tomorrow you can start yours. Alright, isn't there another way? We've also got to be careful about pushing the kidnapper the wrong way. You're right. You're right. You're right.
Date unknown, time unknown, location unknown.
Ow, my head. Where am I? Wonder if I'm still at the hotel. What happened to me? Nick? Early? Come on, you guys. This isn't funny anymore.
I see you've awoken.
I knew there was something fucked up with you the moment I saw your zipper-looking face. What are you?
Me? I'm known as the killer.
The killer? You mean like an assassin? I'm too young to die.
Don't worry. You're not my target.
Wild, huh? Yeah, wild indeed.
For now, anyway.
Nick, where are you? Help me!
Yes, that's right. Only one person can save you now, and that is Mr. Phoenix Wright.
What? Nick, Nick's going to save me?
Calm down and be a good girl.
Think of this as a business transaction.
A business transaction? I'm going to contact him now. I hope you'll cooperate and play your assigned role well.
Nick? What's going to happen to me? Nick, Pearly! This...
This is Mr. Phoenix Wright, the attorney. You don't need to know who I am. I think you have other things to be concerning yourself with, such as... Wild.
Good morning.
Morning, Pearls.
Mr. Nick, come on! Let's hurry and go see Ungard.
We have to wait a bit, Pearls. Visiting hours don't start till 9 a.m., so...
Oh, I see. Mystic Maya, if only I'd gone with you.
Poor Pearl, she's been like this since last night. We managed to get home somehow yesterday evening. Thanks to Detective Gumshoe, gently holding her by the hand and leading her here. But by the looks of it, I don't think Pearl's gotten any sleep since last night. I mean, I wouldn't expect her to. Like, if anybody expects a child to be able to, like, you know, actually, like, deal with this stuff, like, I wouldn't in a 1,000 years, because this is too much for one kid.
Mr. Nick, Mystic Maya, she's all right?
Yeah, she's all right. Either way, I'm going to save her. You can trust me on that.
Please, help her. I'm the only able to stay this calm and collected because Pearls is doing the crying for the both of us. Hey, Pearls, you want to know what usually cheers me up? Showing my attorney's badge. Pearls? Looks out of it. Maybe I should leave her alone. Yeah, probably, Phoenix. Probably. March 21st, 8:57 p.m. Visitor Center? Yeah, detention room. We should wait for visiting hours to start, so Pearl and I came down early to visit one nickel samurai charged with the murder of the Jammin Ninja. Good morning. How are you today? I know this situation might be a little tough for you. We're... Oh, sorry, dude. I already signed up. Excuse me? I already have life insurance. Signed up a long time ago because my job is, you know. Oh, no. We're not insurance salespeople. Really? Dude, I really don't need that right now either. Eh? Fire extinguishers. I mean, the building isn't my house, so... No, I'm not here to sell you fire extinguishers either. I'm a lawyer. My name is Phoenix Wright. A lawyer? Eh. Hold on a sec. I'm going to ask my manager, okay? They let you have that in prison? Nickel Samurai sure is a strange person, isn't he? I think strange is an understatement. Yeah. Not gonna lie. How thick is his head? Who knows? I'm not gonna lie, I kinda like this. You definitely are not the sharpest guy. At least he doesn't seem to be. I'll be real, I don't trust it. I don't think this guy is some doofus. Look at him. He's playing, like, you know? Like, sorry about that. Just in time. Huh? You're a lawyer, dude, right? My manager's looking for a good one right now, so how about it? Mr. Nick, this is our chance! I have to make him let me take this case. I have to. Hey, so, first things first. Here's my attorney's badge. Mr. On Guard, this is my attorney's badge. Dude, I'm sorry, but I don't got free time to be looking at things like that. You know, I can kind of see it. I can kind of see the resemblance to Edgeworth, but I think it's more just the red. Like, I'll be real, like, only a tiny bit. Huh? I'm much too busy with Nickel Samurai stuff right now. I don't have time to take a lawyer's correspondence course. Why does he believe I'm a salesman? Insurance? Then extinguishers? Now this? Okay, so. Matt on Guard. I'm sorry to intrude, but I would like to ask you a few personal questions. It's okay, dude, but my autobiography's coming out soon, so... If I say stuff without the publisher's approval, then I'm gonna be in real hot water. Hold on a sec. I'm gonna ask my publisher, okay? Uh-huh. The hair looks like Edgeworth from the front. Maybe. Why am I imagining him playing Flappy Bird on his wrist phone thing? I'm imagining that, and I find that hilarious. He just has to make sure not to delete it off his phone. He won't be able to get it back. I don't know if he actually has anyone he can really talk to. Sorry about that. Like I thought, the publisher said it'd be real bad if I said anything, dude. Does he have a mind of his own? Hey, so what happened? Mr. Engard, I'd like to ask you about the murder. Oh, are you covering for the tabloid as a side job, dude? Well, if you want my statement on this, you should ask through my staff. No, I'm not asking on behalf of the tabloids. Hold on a sec. I'm gonna ask the president of the studio, okay? Is he alright, Mr. Nick? Can I shake the stupid out of him? Honestly, like, I fully believe this is an act. I'm getting a vibe in my chest. I have no evidence, but I don't trust him. I mean, I guess I shouldn't, because a kidnapper wants them to get proven innocent for something. You know? Talking about Unguard's brain here, I wouldn't put any money in it. Sorry about that. The studio president said, even Neo Mount Fuji itself knows that I'm not the murderer. Mr. Nick, what is Neo Mount Fuji? It's a mountain in the city of Neo Tokyo, the city the Nico Samurai protects. Hey. What's that? It's a ticket for the press conference. You were going to give one after winning the Grand Prix, right? Huh? Me? Well, yeah, you were in the costume, no less. Ugh, I never heard anything like that. Dude, I only heard about the stage show. I always leave that kind of stuff to my manager. You didn't know? That's odd. Dude, I know, like, I like to throw money around, but it's not like I buy everything. Mr. Nick, what are you going to do with that? I don't know yet, but I figured I could at least show it to him. That transceiver, hey! Looks like a real nice one, too. I got it as a present for someone, from someone. Interesting. I've also been instructed to take your case. Is that what you heard from the transceiver? Yeah. Dude, that's terrible. Don't let some disembodied voice boss you around. This is coming from a man with a cell phone on his wrist. Well, dude, I think it's about time for me to get going. Wait, please, wait. I really need to take your case. There's always other people in need of lawyers, right? I want me to introduce you to a few. Please let Mr. Nick represent you. And, oh man, lawyers these days. How you dudes use kids to pull in clients too? If you don't take me as your lawyer, then the killer is going to. Wait, what did you just say? The killer? The killer? What's he doing? He looks like he's mulling something over. Alright, dude. I accept your terms. Huh? I'll let you represent me in court. We did it! We did it, Mr. Nick! Yeah. I don't feel any better, though, and he doesn't look too happy either. Go ahead and ask me anything. I'll help you as much as I can. Matt Uncard. Ah! Man, I think my lucky stars that people know my name. Well, you're quite the hero, and you're in the national spotlight. I didn't know who he is. Does that mean I'm not a good citizen? It's really great to be the Nickel Samurai. Dude, lately, they keep getting more and more popular. True enough, the Nickel Samurai is very popular amongst high schoolers and secretaries right now. It's probably the manager who did the murder, and again, I'm not sure. You know my motto? Refreshing like a spring breeze. That's what I am. A spring breeze? That's why this kind of scandal's disastrous, dude. I mean, even if I get out of here tomorrow, it's still gonna look bad. But everyone loves a good scandal. What happened? Can you tell me about your activities last night? After I got the award, I took a break and went back to my room. I had that post-ceremony stage show too, and did those as well. So I was in my nickel samurai costume. And you were alone the entire time? My manager was running around being bossy, so yeah. Because of the press conference you were supposed to hold after the show. I told you, dude. I had no idea about the press conference, alright? It's strange. I thought the samurai was going to a concert or something. I thought you were going to confess something. Anyway, when I was leaving the room, that's when I noticed it was kind of noisy. What up? What up, Olska? I hope you're having a lovely day. So I'll be real, my brain is really frying itself right now. And I don't know why. I am going to quickly take a short, break real quick. Some self-care stuff. I will be back in a couple minutes. And I will, see you guys in a little bit. Ugh. I'm not gonna lie, guys. I really needed that. Jeez. Also, can I just say, you guys are the fucking best. Like I was feeling like really low energy. It was just like, I need to just like take a second. And you guys were like, yeah, sure, man, no problem. Go on, man. You need pillows or something? Go off. You guys are legitimately the best. You're the best. No, you're breathtaking. Don't make me bring Cyberpunk Man into this. Don't make me bring him into this. I will. Anyway, when I was leaving my room, that's when I noticed it was kind of nosy. Mr. Kurita was already dead at that time. No, you. No, you. Uno reverse. Damn it. You know what? You know what? You're forcing my hand. You're forcing my hand. I didn't want to have to do this. I didn't want to have to do this. But you're leaving me no choice. Well, make sure you're taking care of yourself. Forgot I was watching. You startled me. Welcome back, I guess. Can't believe it. You're forcing my hand. You know what? Storming Mirror Force. Yeah, you didn't expect that, did you? You and you're trying to bring in Uno reverse cards to me. Nah, listen. I do not speak the ancient magic to me, which I was there when it was written. Oh, God. All of y'all's attacks, no, that's the original no you. Don't make me go back further, because I will. Oh, in all seriousness, I really do appreciate you guys, because, you know. Magic mirror. One sec. You're forcing my hand again. You're forcing my hand. That's it. Magic Cylinder. And as you can see, this is from the Yu-Gi-Oh anime, which means I get to make up the rules. There is no text, and therefore it can mean whatever I want it to mean. Oh. Kurita was already dead at the time. Yeah, that's what I gathered from my manager. I'm beginning to gather that this guy can't do a thing on his own. The Binding of Isaac battery to reuse Magic Mirror. God damn it. Oh. I'm beginning to gather that this guy can't do anything on his own. That's when the detective in the green coat showed up. He searched me, and then out of the blue, that dude arrested me. What about the victim? You and the victim, Mr. Juan Kurita. What sort of... That's got nothing to do with anything, dude. Man, with a face like his, you can't even tell he's the same age as me. But he wanted to try and make a Jammin' Ninja movie, even though we all know it'd fail. The Nickel Samurai still won in the end, right? Yeah, I took the Grand Prix by storm. Divine Intervention. Nuh-uh. I cast the fuck you mean nuh-uh. Why would I, the winner, have any reason to kill the guy anyway? Dude, you'd think it'd be the other way around, you know? And the charge of murder? You know why you're arrested? I guess maybe my full-body search went badly? Did they find something on you? You found a button from the Jammin' Ninja's costume. Button? I don't get it either. It was caught in the pleats of my samurai pants or hakama. Dude, I really think someone planted it there, though I'm serious. I wonder if that's what really happened. Guess this is about all I'm gonna get out of him. Mr. Nick? Yeah? Let's ask one last thing. Let's test Mr. On Guard to see if he really is innocent or not. We can do that? Yeah. If you use this, Maya's Makatama, he won't be able to hide any secrets from you, Mr. Nick. I'm sure of it. I get it. Mr. On Guard, I'd like to ask you one more question. Okay, get ready, Pitchfork. Get ready. Please answer me honestly. What is it, dude? Did you kill Mr. Juan Carita? Please put the phone away. Answer the question yourself. Alright, just so we're clear, dude. I didn't kill anyone. And that includes Juan Carita, okay? Well, Mr. Nick? Nothing. Not a chain or lock in sight. Which means it's alright to trust him. Yeah, it does appear that way. Well, at least I can breathe a sigh of relief knowing that my client is innocent. The trial's tomorrow, right? I'm counting on you, dude. Okay. Yeah, we'll save. Alright. Well, at least we were able to get Matt on guard as our client. And we know that he didn't do it, which is very important. So now what should we do? Well, the trial is tomorrow, and we only get one chance. There's only one way to prove Mr. Unguard's innocence. We have to find the real killer. Okay then, we'll start looking. Alright, let's get moving. Out to the hotel lobby. March 21st, Gatewater Hotel, hotel lobby. Hey, what do you think you're doing? You can't come in without... Good morning. Hold on, it's you! What's going on around here? I heard poor Juan was killed, is that true? It's a bad rerun, is what it is, another steel samurai doing the most evil of evil deeds. You know, that's not entirely... I'll have you know that I was a huge fan of Juan's. Why do all the stars I'm interested in drop, like, one by one like flies? It's always been that way ever since the class answer was fine until it got out of kids to die and the other kids started calling me Queen Reaper. I'm sure they dubbed me until the spell died. And actually, I wanted to ask about the murder and what happened. Oh, don't push me, boy. Mr. Nick? I couldn't hear everything she said because she was talking too fast. Miss Oldbag, could you please speak a little slower? Don't boss me around, you spiky-haired smarty pants! Thing. God. Oh, God. Okay. Victim. My dear Hammer died a year ago in that dreadful murder. And only recently did I finally find a star that makes my heart go ba-bump again. I don't know what to say. I ask you, why does every star I cheer for end up kicking the bucket? I'd watch your words. No one's going to get away with saying anything bad about my Juan. But I haven't said anything. Well, I don't believe a word the woman says anyway. Huh? What woman? That irritating backwater girl with the afro and the horrible country accent. I mean, what is it that manner of speaking's supposed to be? And why does she never stop? Honestly, women these days, they don't know the meaning of the word modesty. When I was a young man, I was beautiful and flowers. Despite that, I pressed flowers and read stars and love poems and... Girls, are you thirsty? A little. Okay, I'm gonna get you some juice or something. Thank you very much. Hey, pay attention, youngins, today! So I'm guessing Miss Oldbag heard everything from Lotta. What happened? I want to ask about what happened around the time of the murder. I don't know anything about that. I was out here getting ready. Getting ready? For what? Well, the show, of course. Well, in the press conference afterwards. New mysterious music from the magical press conference. Anyway, I don't know anything about the murder. I see. But... But if you're talking about what I saw, that's different. I saw it very clearly. What? I saw the most important moment of the night. Okay, what did you witness? Most important moment? You don't mean... Oh, so you treat me with respect, you disrespectful child. When you speak to your elders, and you should always be polite, really. Kids today. Kids today, damn. Please tell me, what did you see? Oh, you're a fucking... Jesus Christ, lady! Jesus Christ, old bag, what the fuck? Please don't stray onto another tangent, please. You want to hear more? Then show respect and bring the lady a present. Okay. Well, you're no help at all. You're no help at all. A term. There is no praise redeem, which means you legally can't praise us, making all your attempts null and void. I rest my case. So that would be the case if the praise redeem was something that I actually cared about. I actually gave a heck about. Like, I don't care, because it's not here, I'm not bound by its rules. I'm allowed to say whatever the heck I want to say, when I want to say it. Because this is my stream. And I'm the one who gets to decide who feels good. Looks like the investigation is in full swing. Hotel staff and police are running around like a bunch of headless chickens. I wonder if we can do any investigating on our own in this kind of atmosphere. Well, we gotta roll up my sleeves and try, I guess. Away. Hey, you're here! Been waiting for you, Mr. Lawyer. Lotta! Hey, Mr. Copfella, the thief showed his face! What? Arrest him! Put him on trial! Find him guilty! Give him the death penalty! What's wrong, Lotta? Are you feeling alright? Looked here and there and up and there in the mountain, but it ain't here. So why don't you hurry up and give it back to me, you creep? What are you looking for? My camera! C-A-M-E-R-A! Is your right fin supposed to pop in front of your face there when you look left? So this was a model that Ulska made for free, and it was one of the first it's one of the first, like, you know, quote unquote furry models they ever made. I really don't know how it's supposed to be done. I'm just happy with how cute it looks either way, you know. Be mind control. It's my lifeblood. I'm gonna die without my $700 camera. I got my dollar store camera on. If you want to fight, we'll fight. You gonna post it on World Star? Yeah, I got my dollar store camera. What's the situation? I'm the motherfucking manager. I don't know why. I love that meme so much. Your camera? Look, don't lots of people say the criminals always come back to the scene of the crime? And looky, here you are. Yeah, here I am, faced with a lot of trouble. Huh? Hey, have you seen my attorney's badge? Do you know anything? I told you how many times now, I'm a journalist. I got so much info running laps in my head, I forget things here and there. Please don't get so worked up over this. I don't care if you big me. Be extra tough on kids. That's this gal's motto for the learning youngsters. Hey, so, camera. You lost your camera. I ain't no ordinary camera. You buy it in the store and it's $1,600 brand new. But didn't you just say that you bought it for $7? I had a nice long talk with the guy at the store, about 5 hours, I reckon. I made this itty-bitty scratch on it and the manager got all huffed up in the face. And he gave me his talking to and is real mean about it, and he done made me cry and all that. When did you lose your camera? Last night, after the murder happened. Must have been when I was busy running around looking into things. That's when I lost sight of my dear, darling, expensive sweetie.
Lotta, what did you capture with your expensive camera?
I don't rightly know. I snapped a shot of anything that caught my eye. So I don't remember, and besides, I couldn't get anything from my big scoop.
Wonder if Lotta's missing camera is even connected to the murder. A very expensive camera, valued $1,600, was stolen.
And what happened?
Lotta, please tell me you know about what happened at the time of the murder.
Well, before the ceremony last night, I was hanging around here in this area. Yet, actually, I was here until around the time Mr. Ungard was arrested.
And what were you doing here?
You sure you went to school, city boy? Whenever Lotta Hart goes, there's a story to be found. A big scoop to be had.
A big scoop.
I told you before, I'm going to be the best tabloid photographer the world has ever seen. Reckon, course, that means I'm always looking for the perfect shot.
Yeah. Wonder what scoop she was after this time. Although, I was also looking for the other stars when they were here.
So, maybe I wasn't here the whole time.
What about your big scoop? Lotta, are you sure that you weren't here the whole time? So you could take a picture for your big scoop?
Well, maybe I was, but that's what real journalists do. I got some juicy inside info, so I thought to myself, why not get a picture for proof?
What kind of story was it where you would hang around here? No. Okay.
Oops, sorry, Mr. Lawyer. Can't be telling you that. Trade secret, you know?
Not again. Why does everybody have something to hide? We've been stopped, haven't we?
Yeah, take that, Mr. Lawyer.
I'm glad someone around here's happy. Mrs. Lotta and your I rule smile. Okay. Hey, look at that. We got 2 hotel rooms to look through. March 21st, Gatewater Hotel, Ungard's hotel room.
Where are we?
This is where Matt Ungard's dressing room. This is the client's room. May I help you with something? Yeah, you're Mr. Ungard's lawyer, correct? I gathered as much. I also looked for lawyers on my end, but to no avail. How did you know I'm his lawyer? You were just saying that he's your client? In a situation like this, he's the only person who would use such a word, would be his lawyer.
Wow.
It's a simple deduction, really. The trial is tomorrow, and Mr. Ungard's situation is looking rather grim. So, you came here, one stop in your mad dash to find clues to build a case, correct? Well, you're not totally right, but you're also not totally off either.
It's really not the time to be showing off, Mr. Nick.
I'm Adrian Andrews.
I hate to waste time, so let's get down to business.
All right. You may be of small stature, but appearances can be deceiving. So, first off, I'm an attorney. I'd like to ask you about this. I told you I'd hate trifling matters.
It's a waste of time to show me things that are of no relevance to me. Wow, this is my first time. This is my first time, and I've been shut down so badly. Night of the murder? I assume the first thing you need to know is what everyone was doing that night, correct?
Yeah, that's correct.
Well, I'll tell you. For the awards ceremony, I had dinner with Mr. Ungard. In this very room, I might add. Dinner? What did you eat? I told you, I hate to waste time with trifling details. If you look at the table, you wouldn't need to ask me. I bet she's a lot of fun at parties. When the award show was over, I headed to the Viola Hall. And after the show ended, you came back to the room? No, I had some small errands to run. I helped with the preparation in the lobby. Oh, preparation for the post-ceremony show, I guess. That was when it was time for the post-ceremony show. I came back to call in Mr. Ungard. Oh no, I can feel the hiccups. After that, I went to visit Mr. Kurita. And that's when you found his body, isn't it? You really held strong through everything? Yeah, she does seem to be mentally strong as nails. Reaction to Ungard? About you and... Stop right there. You aren't seriously about to ask how Mr. Ungard and I are related, are you? Sorry. I have no idea how he could choose you as his lawyer. Why did she have to go and say something like that? Mr. Nick, calm down and hang in there. I'll give you a shoulder rub to relieve your stress later, alright? Pearl, you don't need to be doing this kind of stuff. You should be taking a nap right now. You're a child. Go play in traffic. I already gave you my name earlier, but I'll add that I am Mr. Ungard's manager. His manager? Speaking of his managers, did the victim, Mr. Kurita, have one? No, he did not. He didn't? Global Studios is a very different policy from Worldwide Studios in that. Worldwide Studios does not assign individual managers to their stars. I see. This industry is very ruthless and unforgiving. Actually, you look quite ruthless and unforgiving yourself to your poor partner. Dragging a little girl like her into places like this, honestly. You're wrong. I'm doing this to help Mystic Maya. Pearls, calm down and hang in there. I'll buy you a juice later, alright? Giant bones sitting on a plate? I don't really like meat. There's something weird about this plate. Just wish I could put my finger on what it was. Dishes left over for a dinner for two. Sure that Mr. Ungard and Mrs. Andrews' plates. Looks like they had T-bone steaks. What with the global what's with global studios and T-bones? Some samurai-looking clothes on the sofa. That jacket thing looks like a happy. Whatever that is, I'm sure something like that would make a great souvenir. I would be absolutely thrilled. Bedroom over there. That's a bed. Wow, they have really big beds here. And it's probably Mr. Ungard's suitcase. For someone who is only going to be here for an award show, that was a lot of stuff. Looks like he has about 3 days worth of clothes in there. Friends really are different from us, aren't they? Yeah, I would assume so. Well, I'm gonna keep moving around. Wish me luck. Into their hotel. Oh my god! Look at all of them! I love them! Nick, where are we? In Mr. Juan Kurita's room, Pearl. Mr. Kurita? The victim, which makes this a crime scene, too. Doesn't look like a crime scene. I guess a lot of stuffed bears. Oh, it's you! So, what happened? The kidnapper, he hasn't contacted you again? Not yet. He probably won't until we win Mr. Ungard's acquittal. You doing okay, pal? Hang in there. I just want Maya to be alright.
There we go. We don't have a lot of time left, but I'm going to help you as much as I can, pal. Can you do that, even if we wanted to look around the crime scene? Just this one, special circumstances. Right, pal? I'll even tell you everything I know, but you gotta keep quiet. My neck on the line here. Thank you. Oh, that's right. I got you guys a map of the hotel. Here you go, little missy.
Wow, you're giving it to me? Thank you!
Wouldn't want you getting lost in the hotel, too big for its own good.
Mr. Nick, I got a map!
That's great, Pearls.
But Mr. Nick, I can't read what it says.
It's okay, Pearls. You can still hold on to it.
Wow, there's a lot of bears.
Alarm clock ones, collector's editions, stuffed teddies, plastic models. It's pretty overwhelming. Is there a kind of bear he doesn't have? Well, I can think of one.
There's even a few in the trash can.
Yeah, I get the feeling maybe the guy didn't really like bears.
Poor teddies.
It's on the bear with all these problems. I don't think I want to bear with this trauma the last case caused me.
What's wrong, Mr. Nick?
The suitcase, there's so many things in here that I bet it barely closes. Clothes and dryer and the electrical shaver, a calculator. Do all stars pack as much stuff like Mr. Kurita?
It's so messy in here.
Girls really like things neat and tidy, I take it.
There's a lot of electronic things out here that I've never seen before. Hey, Mr. Nick, tell me what they are, pretty please.
Okay, that over there is a watch, and you wear it on your wrist.
I know what a watch is.
Oops, for a second I forgot I was talking to Pearls, not Maya. Damn! Maya's kidnapped, and all you can do is claim that a child knows more about the world than they do. Nothing around here. Alright, Gumshoe. You know what the cause of death was? Well, technically, a final autopsy report isn't out yet, but, one look at the victim could tell you. It should? Yeah, here's a picture. There's a knife in his chest. Yeah, pal, there's the murder weapon. He was stabbed to death. Look at the fingerprints down at the lab right now. Were fingerprints? Yep. And it looks like they're pretty sure it's Mr. Ungard's prints, pal. That's bad. Real bad. And the reason for the arrest? Why was Mr. Ungard arrested? Because we had evidence on him.
Evidence?
It looks like the victim Juan Kurita really put in a big fight. Oh shit, there's more. Definitely looks like a crime scene. You can really tell. The sign of a struggle everywhere. Well, during the fight, that button came off. Mr. Ungard said something about a button. Something like one of the Jammin' Ninja buttons got caught in his Hakama. But that's not all. What? There was a witness, pal.
A witness? Who is it?
That lady, Mrs. Oldbag. Please, anyone but her. Prosecution has plenty of evidence to make a solid case. Not to mention, there's something around here where the Vic was that's a little off. Something there that's a little off, as in... This isn't for you to figure out, pal.
Alright, let's try to figure this out, Nick. That's a bed, right? Yep, big, but it's a bed. Mr. Nick, it's so soft! Big beds must be a rarity for her. It's a beautiful wine glass, and there's tomato juice in it. Ew, tomato juice. I don't really like it that much. There's a bottle of it on the table over there. It's probably where it came from. Doesn't it seem weird? What seems weird? I mean, everything else is scattered all over the floor. He's right. Flower vase was broken, and the makeup is strewn everywhere. Why is the glass the only thing that's still alright? Bottles of cosmetics are scattered. Probably where Mr. Kurita fought the assailant. What are these bits of glass from? Flower vase, maybe? There are flowers on the floor, but I don't know what they are. You don't know about flowers, do you, Mr. Nick? Looks like Mr. Kurita had dinner last night. This bottle is tomato juice. He had a lot of food at the award show last night. I wonder if the stars that had gone on stage after only eating a meager meal like this. Let's see, anything else? This is a guitar case, I guess. A little beat up, but still unusable. That's strange. The guitar's not here. Maybe he forgot to bring it to the show. But Mystic Maya... They said that they bring their red guitar everywhere. The Jammin' Ninja's signature item. That is true. Huh. Guitar case is wet, but only wet on the top of the lid. Yeah, there's no water inside the case. This is water, isn't it? Let's hope so. Let's hope so. Hey, just to make sure, Gumshoe. Alright, got it. Head back to the hallway, and then we move... Alright. So, I think it's time you come clean, Lotta. Big scoop. Lotta, will you please answer my question? Oh, the night of the murder, why would you be loitering around the victim? That's what you wanted. That's what I want to know about the details. What was your scoop? That's not something I can tell y'all. There's my bread and butter. Alright then, an unpleasant tabloid photograph looking for a scoop. I'm going to say that you were looking into a scandal. Could it be that you, Lotta Hart, were looking for a break with a huge story? Perhaps an unfolding scandal between Juan Kurita and this person. Who the heck is that? You think us journalists are all a bunch of idiots? Can't fool me. I'm a pro. So who is this person? If a pro, why don't you do your own research? Between Juan and... Hey, so... Tell me more about Juan. I don't really care about them heroes or whatnot. Oh, I see. And show that they got for kids, these adventures are just plain old boring. Now adults, we get more caught in messy, sticky, real situations. Even me. Sounds like the type's getting what I'm going with. Wait a sec, don't go around getting things mixed up. Alright. Hey, so I need your opinion on that Hungard. I asked to become Mr. Engard's manager. It's a pleasure to manage with someone with such a nice disposition. Engard does seem to be a rather weak-willed man, always doing what he's told. He's always saying my manager, right, Mr. Nick? What about this? Did you know the victim, Mr. Kurita? Yeah, I knew him. The world is such a small place, after all. Did you know about the rivalry with the Nickel Samurai? Honestly, they were the children when I came to that. Time and time again, these two competed against each other for the most trivial things. Either one of them wasn't so stubborn, then maybe one of them wouldn't have needed to die. Huh? I've got a hunch that this woman knows more than she's laying on. You must know why Juan Kurita was killed. Hey, motive. Any ideas as to why Mr. Kurita was murdered? Why would you ask me about such a thing? I'm just doing my job, so you got any ideas? Of course you don't. Jesus Christ, lady! Sorry, but there's nothing more I can add to this conversation. Is it a Cyclock, Mr. Nick? Yeah, there are getting to be more of these lately. Else would I talk about them? I guess I could talk to Gumshoe about the whole thing. Let's see. What about Will Powers? What are your opinions? That's Will Powers, actor contracted at Global Studios. He's a very nice man, a man with a good heart. But that's all he is and ever will be. Ugh, what a horrible thing to say. Society doesn't care about genuine nice people, Mr. Wright. For a second, her face twisted in pain. Wonder if something happened to Miss Andrews. I hate to talk about myself. It's a trifling matter. Well, if you won't talk about yourself, I'm sure I can find someone who will. Do you know anything I told you how many times now, I'm a journalist. Will Powers? Andrews. Hey, so, any, he's Mr. Engard's manager, right? No matter what I do, I really stink at talking with people like her. As soon as I open my mouth, I get all flustered. See, she's one of those women with brains. She's someone who gets things done. Yeah, she does give that sort of impression, like she has it all together. Compared to her, you can easily tell that I'm a can't-do-anything-right kind of guy. That's why I get all nervous and start messing up. I feel sort of bad for him. Hey, so... No. This? I'm not a real fan of action shows. But I know Juan, Kurita, and Matt Engard are. Thought she was an alien from outer space. Yeah, probably because she was wearing that strange helmet. Nah, even with her helmet off, I thought she was an alien. I think that's probably best to keep to yourself, if you know what I mean. Little powers? It's nothing special I can tell you about. Look, pal, we don't have a lot of time. Why don't you show me something more important? What can you tell me about the guitar case? Oh, that! That's just what I heard, pal, but they're jamming Ninja's signature item. The guitar case? No, not that. What do you take me for? I mean the guitar inside. But the guitar's missing. Yeah, we looked for it too. It's not normal for a person to forget to bring their most famous item to an award show. Yeah, especially when the fact that, like, there's a case to it too. Starting to sound like the red guitar is related to the case after all. So about this wine glass? Ah, so you noticed. The whole crime scene's a mess, but the glass was the only thing left untouched. You noticed that too, Detective Gumshoe? No, actually, Miss Von Karma noticed it first. Yeah, Pearl's noticed it before me. Hey, wait a minute! Does that mean Miss Von Karma's here at the hotel? Yeah, she's around. Man, you're gonna get me in so much trouble, pal. Especially if she catches you in here. Well, you can bet the instant I see her, I'm a running 1,000-meter dash. Uh-oh. What's that beeping noise, Mr. Nick? Huh, I've been hearing that sound somewhere before. Miss Von Karma. Huh? For some reason, whenever I hear that sound, she pops out of nowhere and whips me. Come to think of it, that's exactly what happened the last time. Sorry, I gotta make myself scarce. Later, pal. Ah! At last, you reveal your true nature, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Would it be too much to ask for you to be nice to me for a change? So you're the type to steal information from pitifully hopeless detectives. That's very dishonorable of you. Ugh. Hey, don't you dare run away, scruffy McTrenchcoat! I didn't think the detective of this country could be so pitiful. Detective, come over here for a second. I feel better knowing at least you were man enough to face your punishment. Face my punishment? He was so scared, he just froze up on the spot. Mr. Phoenix Wright, you have soiled my perfect prosecution record. I'll never forget that. This time, victory is mine. Victory is yours? Is that all this means to you? What? Come, Scruffy. The investigation briefing is about to begin. Yes, sir. This isn't over yet. I swear on my family's honor. What did she throw at me now? What's this? Well, I guess this means I've got to go back to the precinct, pal. If you ever need something, come down to Criminal Affairs, alright? And if you can, try not to let Miss Von Karma see you. Huh. Nah. We'll move to hallway. We will move to Viola Hall. Oh, Mr. Wright! How are you? Ah, Mr. Powers, have you been here the whole time? Yeah, people connected to the murder aren't allowed to go home, let alone leave. Alright, Nickel Samurai? Can you tell me a little more about the Nickel Samurai TV show? Okay. The Nickel Samurai is an action hero program aimed towards kids. It's the sequel to the Steel Samurai. I see. This time, there's 3 samurai brothers. Aluminum Samurai, Tin Samurai, and of course, the Nickel Samurai. It's a love why in Neo Tokyo. A love why. I see. Wait. A love what? A love why. This girl, Sayo, works at a tea shop, and all 3 guys fall for her at the same time. Oh, I guess the Y shape is like the 3 brothers colliding over one girl. Anyway, Sayo is actually the daughter of the evil Strawberry Clan's leader. It sounds like an unusual situation, like Romeo and Juliet times 3. Yeah. Strange thing is, it's a sort of forbidden love story. It's really big with the office ladies. Yes, Pearl? Well, what happened next? I want to know! Miss Sayo, does Miss Sayo fall in love? She does, doesn't she? Every Sunday at 8 a.m. I'm going to stop watching Kids Masterpiece Theater starting this week! I can't believe she's really considering it. Okay, so. The thing Von Karma threw at you is on the table in Juan's room. It's easy to miss and or forget it. Ah, I assumed it was put into my bag already. Alright, so. Let me go to the court record. So. First things first. Prime photo. This right here is Juan C something or other. This is how he was found. He was in his armor, you know, after the show. And they found him stabbed and one of his buttons missing. Let me see the hotel guide map. Unguard, Kurita, Violet Hall. Hotel guide map. Partial, lobby. Okay. We have this. We got this. So, you missed a lot. What ended up happening was, we went to go investigate what the police were all about. And while we were going to investigate, Maya was kidnapped by someone only known as the Killer. The Killer is basically, it has them kidnapped, and for ransom, wants us to get on guard a innocent verdict. Ungard has been framed supposedly for the murder of this other star. Basically, Ungard is supposedly being framed for the murder of Juan Kurita. You know, all of that shit. And we have to get them fully acquitted on trial day 1. You heard me right. Trial day 1. So unless we get that innocent verdict for Ungard, Mr. Man is going. You know, they're basically holding Maya hostage. Supposedly Lotta Hart was outside and might have been actually is a family name. His first name is a spoiler though. Got it. Lotta Hart was hanging outside of their dressing rooms trying to get information on a big scoop and ended up seeing the whole thing, I believe. Security lady Oldbag supposedly saw something real important. Their manager is the manager of Ungard is currently here, and Von Karma is also here. And they threw something at us that I didn't realize didn't get put into my inventory. So, let me just go and get that real quick. Mr. Nick, what's this piece of paper? Called an autograph. Autograph? Paper's got Mr. Kurita's name written on it, so it's an autograph. I can't read it at all. To be honest, I've never seen writing that looks like this. Ah, it's a special way of writing called cursive. Look here, see, it says, "To my dearest Wendy," in the normal letters here. This is sloppy, unreadable writing. It's crazy and cruel to give this to somebody. Hold on. Wendy? I remember that name somewhere. Yeah, you have. Is Edgeworth here? Haven't seen him. I have not seen him. Look at this graph. Alright. And so, currently, this person, a lot of heart, has 4 Cyclops. The assistant has 2 Cyclops. And Wendy Oldbag has 4 Cyclops. Which means that there is a bunch of people keeping secrets. Also, Phoenix Wright used Maya's Magatama on the defendant to basically say, to see if they were telling the truth. Because if they weren't, then the Cyclops would have shown up. But they didn't when they said, I haven't killed anybody, including, like, the defendant at the moment. You know, that was not them. But I don't think that's the end of the story, personally. I don't think it's going to be that cut and dry. Because they wouldn't have made it that big of an issue. Being like, oh, test with the Magatama. Obviously, the way that they worded that was a truth. But I don't think that's what they're worried about. Anyway, Viola Hall. Hey, so, Jammin' Ninja. It started like a remake of the old movie, to tell you the truth. It's the story of a ninja who can't scale a wall, but became a big pop star anyway. What? He was a really lousy ninja. Absolutely couldn't do any ninja things right at all. Also, I do appreciate you going through the trouble to catch me up so many times today. Oh, it's no trouble backstage. Trust me when I say, games like this, like, really story-heavy, narrative-driven games, like, you can't enjoy them unless you know what's going on. Like, that's just a given, you know? It's like, and I want you guys to know, I want you guys to enjoy. Also, I made the comment that I think you guys are absolutely amazing because I was feeling really sleepy. And I needed to do some self-care, so the break between, during an ad took a lot longer. And, you guys, I let you guys know beforehand, and you guys were just like, yeah, go ahead, man. And that was really good, you know? A shit ninja, but man, can he hold a tune. But boy, can he sing! With his trusty bright red guitar in hand, he took the ancient world by storm. A ninja with a bright red guitar. And then the final fight in front of the beloved Princess Misola. Jammin' versus the Muromachi 5. Suddenly our brave hero catches a not-so-jammin' cold the night before Battle 3. Oh, that's too bad for him. Yeah. That kind of pop music-based love story is something that high school girls really like. Yeah, Pearl? What happens next? I want to know! Jammin', the Jammin' Ninja, will they be able to sing? What about Princess Misola? Every Sunday at 8 a.m. Which show should I watch? I can't believe she's really considering it. Alright, good to know, Will Powers. I hope you're doing good. Alright. 8. So. Anything would be helpful. How about I tell you my measurement? No, that's not okay. That's okay. She really doesn't like you, does she, Mr. Nick? Well, Twitch lag or network lag? So there was definitely some Twitch lag there, but it looks like we're back. Like, I dropped a shit ton of frames. Sorry, I guess that would be network lag. Yeah, I dropped a shit ton of frames for a second there. I'm not sure what that was all about. Like I said, but here's the thing. Basically, every streamer I know has been having this issue where, like, we check, like, we all have been having issues with our bitrate just, like, tanking. I know Rox was having the worst time with theirs during their not read their anniversary stream, and Olive's like has been like it looks like a goddamn heart rate monitor, and it makes me nervous because I feel like something is being done on the back end of Twitch or like during like a patch with OBS that's causing all these different streamers to have similar issues around the same time, and I really don't like it, you know. But I will do my best. I will try to you know, not let anything happen. What you witnessed. Oh, actually, I just realized we're about to get into we're about to have to figure something out. So I'm going to quickly, you know, go ahead and run the ad, and we'll get everything more or less set up. And yeah, we'll be back shortly. I'm actually gonna
Have you
go
found
and
your daily pebbles?
maybe.
Delay check.
Delay check. Ah, I believe the delay is still 5 seconds on my end. At least that's what OBS is saying. So, also, you might miss the delay check. I'm sorry. Oh well. Oh well. Anyway, I'm gonna go and quickly do some stuff real quick. So I'll be back. There we go. There we go. Welcome back, everybody. I hope you're all having a lovely time. Alright, let's continue. We got psych locks to break, everybody. Alright, I'll be honest with you for now. Then please, tell us what you saw. But oh, what a waste. And here I have a perfectly good chance to have a little fun at the youngin's expense. I am a little devil, after all. Does that imply that you aren't a good person? Alright, I'll give you what you want. That's Juan's autograph! Yes, it is. And it even says to my dearest Wendy on it. That's me, right? Right? My name is Wendy Oatback, so that Wendy has to be me. Well, it may say Wendy, but somehow I don't think Juan had this Wendy in mind when he signed it. Oh, please give it to me, please. I need to have it, please. I can't let you have it just like that. Yes, I know. Then how about an exchange? Oh my god! Wow, she really wants that autograph. My offer isn't good enough for you? Fine, Mr. Wright, you win! Wendy Oatback ready to open up her heart, all of her for her dearest Swan. Wow, who knew spiritual locks could be broken with bribery? Autograph given to Wendy Dearest. What did you witness? I feel bad for you now. Huh? I tell you I saw him that night. I saw him coming out of Juan's room. You're kidding. Bribery! Now listen,
Bribery!
Listen, you have to understand, Pitchfork. We, as legal professionals, can't be taking bribes. We just can't be doing that. Like, it's not something that, like, we should encourage. Because we represent justice and, like, the law. It's like, you know? It's like we can't be taking bribes like that. It's like, you know, it's just not right. Just, you know, I personally think that at the end of the day that we should never stoop that low. We should always fight for the right thing. You know? There we go.
Am a spirit medium, and my lawyer is a fool. I take bribes.
Listen here, you're starting to sound like Von Karma. Don't you dare call me a fool again. It's hard to time it with so much delay. About 10 minutes before Juan's body was discovered. Just a coincidence. I was on my way to the toilet, minding my own business. And did you tell that to the police? Well, of course. I thought I could get a gift certificate or two out of it, maybe more. Gift certificates? I've been recruited again as part of the trial, you know? The trial tomorrow? This time, you're going to get it. I'm going to work hard to get your client pronounced guilty. But Mr. Ungard hasn't done anything bad. I don't care about details like that. I know he did my dear poor Juan in. I just do. That yellow-bellied chicken. A yellow-bellied chicken? I wonder what that would look like. Huh?
Foolish fool who foolishly believes foolish things about foolish people.
Don't make me take your Magatama away. Don't make me do that. I will find some... You know what? You know what, Pitchfork? You know what? If you wanna be that way so bad, you know, I'm trying to show you what it's like to be a defense attorney. I'm trying to show you what it's like. But if you don't want to be a defense attorney, fine. Fine. You can be a prosecutor. Okay? You can be a prosecutor and you can live with that guilt. You'll just have to live with it. Yellow-bellied chicken? I wonder what would have looked like that. I trust my senses. I know when someone did something bad, and I say he did it. What did Mr. Ungard ever do to deserve this? What did Mr. Ungard do to make you so... Oh, you don't know? I thought you were gonna give him a whip.
Prosecutor Pitchfork has a nice ring to it, to be honest.
Now I feel bad giving you the prosecution's badge because you seem to enjoy it, and you're not supposed to enjoy it. You're supposed to feel othered. I guess that's on me. I should have known. You're supposed to feel like all of your attempts at helping, at doing good, or all for nothing. That guy, he framed my Juan! He created a scandal that plagued poor Juan! Mr. Nick... What is it? What's a scandal? Oh, I'll tell you about it when we get home, okay? Poor Juan led astray by the wiles of that vile temptress! Mr. Nick, what do wiles and wild temptresses mean? Ugh. How about we just listen to what Miss Oldbag has to say for now, okay, Pearls? So, Miss Oldbag, who is this woman that you're talking about? Adrian Andrews, of course. Who else? That guy, he shoved the girl onto Juan on purpose. His own manager? But why? I thought lawyers were smart. It was to create a scandal to make Juan lose faith. That girl drove Juan into a scandal that dragged his reputation through the mud. Sounds like a pretty standard definition of a scandal to me. Why do you know all this anyway, old bag? I'm one of Juan's biggest fans. Always out there gathering information. There's nothing I don't know. And you have proof that Mr. Ungard did what you say he did? Next week's issue of a certain magazine says so. Of course. A tabloid. Next week. Does that mean it's something that people don't know about yet? Why would Miss Oldbag have information like that? And where did she get it? Okay, well, with that, we can move on off and talk to you about it. Big scoop. Big scoop. Lotta, will you please answer my questions? On the night of the murder, why were you loitering around the victim's room? I told ya. For my scoop. All I want to know is the details. That's not something I can tell y'all. I mean, that there's my bread and butter. Alright then, unpleasant tabloid photographer looking for a scoop. I'm going to say that you were looking into a scandal. Could it be that you, Lotta Hart, were looking for a break with a huge story? I mean, couldn't be, right? Your journalistic integrity would never, but still, perhaps an unfolding scandal between Juan Cordata and this person. The This woman. That's Adrian Andrews, Matt Unguard's manager. The Nickel Samurai's manager called secretly meeting with his rival, the Jammin' Ninja. It would be the hottest story of the season, wouldn't it? You're pretty good at guessing things, Mr. Lawyer. But you can't just make up any old thing and think that it makes the papers. You gotta have a backup. Backup? Yeah, you gotta have that. What's it? News sauce? You mean a news source? That's it. So show me something that shows that Wong guy had something with Miss Andrews. I don't have enough evidence for that. I don't have a thing to show you. And I don't think I can just be like, ooh, Old Bag told you. I love that Old Bag has 4 Cyclocks and that autograph broke all 4 of them. You know, bribery does wonders. Maybe in here. Hey. Motive for murder. Why was Juan Corrida murdered? If you ask me, I think you know the reason he was killed. Why are you hiding things? Don't you realize you're putting Mr. Unguard's life in danger by your actions? Why do you ask questions for which I have no answers? The truth is, I was not that close to Mr. Corrida. You were not that close? That's right. I've never been good at being intimate with another person. You're not good at being intimate with another person. Somehow, I highly doubt that. There's surely something I'm missing here. Rice cooker, bears. Bears. I'm a bear. Maybe something in the hallway. Geez, big room. Big room indeed. I can't understand flowers. I didn't touch them with me, I tell you. I'll give you my word. Why do I get the impression Lana helped herself to some of them? Compared to the flowers on the other side of the hall, these are much more gorgeous. Record companies carrying all these flowers would be hard. Yeah, that's what I thought too. It was nice enough to I was nice of Gal to lend a helping hand. Secretly, of course. I have a feeling one of these days I'm going to end up defending her in court. To Mr. Unguard from Global Studios. Ah, it'd be nice if lawyers got flowers too. Something like... Okay. Bear term when... Berm? Hair? I'd have to talk with Coda about that. They know how to draw bears really well. Let's see. Oh shit, I haven't even gone to the Criminal Affairs Department. It does look like Mr. Scruffy Detective is here. Water Bear. Become one with the bear plushie term. I should become one of those Build-A-Bear axolotl plushies that you usually see with, like, the flames in the background that, like, just has the caption at the top where it just goes, "I'm at my fucking limit." I think that one's a good one. That's great. Now Pearls is calling them Scruffy. They said something about an investigation briefing. Why don't we come back when they're done? Okay, so we have the ability from where we are. Hotel lobby. Hey, opinions on... Please, anything would be helpful. These cameras must be covering the press. Maybe if we move to... Ah, lawyer dude. What did you find out? Well, I'm still in the middle of investigating. I see. But I've already told you everything I know, dude. That's my manager! Did you meet her? Yeah. What do you think? Strong woman, right? And she takes good care of me. You're such a mama's boy. Look, dude, I didn't kill him. I mean, the Nickel Samurai kicked the Jamma Ninja's butt, right? But it's not like I felt threatened by the likes of him. Being rivals sounds sad. Way to relate to another person. I've seen him somewhere before. Is he a member of my fan club? That's Mr. Powers. He's supposed to kind of be like a mentor to you? Powers? Oh yeah! He's the guy on that kids exercise program. I gave him an autograph just the other day. He doesn't see Mr. Powers as a mentor at all. Well, actually... Dude, I know I like throw money around. Move off to the hotel lobby. Move from the lobby to the hallway. Hey, that's Miss Andrews! She's Matt's manager! Actually, I was interested in her for a little bit. Just a little. So Mr. Powers likes this type of woman. What do you know about him? Well, see, here's the thing. I don't really know her, you know? There's sort of a small rumor going around about her right now. A rumor? If you're interested, I'd be glad to share what I know. So happy he looks like a lion that just found his next meal. Would you mind telling me more about the gossip? Oh, so you are interested. I figured you would be. Yeah, I have a weakness for celebrity gossip too. Oh, really? You do, huh? Yeah, so take a look at this. It's like a tabloid Miss Old Bag would read. Alright, let's see here. Jammin' Midnight Rendezvous. For the mysterious yet beautiful manager, Mrs. A.A. You see now, don't you? What? You can't stop pretending to be in the dark, Mr. Wright. Juan Carita didn't have a manager of his own, which means if we're talking about a certain manager with the initials A.A., Adrian Andrews. Yes, exactly. This is big news. But it seems kind of odd that that woman, Miss Andrews, together with the biggest rival and her client. It's a wonderful thing that can only happen between two people. No, it can happen between more people. Charles is just following along, not having any idea why he's smiling.
Well, like the saying goes, one man's garbage is another man's trash.
Cowards! Go to Andrews and apologize. Right now. You don't have to tell him why you're apologizing, but go apologize. Do not call people trash. Unless they deserve it. They have not been transphobic, racist, ableist, sexist, or homophobic. And they haven't been any of the other things that also constitute trash. Alright. Alright. An unfolding scandal between you and you! Thankfully, I have just the thing! This is the article that we found in a weekly tabloid. Jammin' Midnight Rendezvous. To the mysterious yet beautiful manager to the stars. Miss A.A. Ugh. Mr. Kurita didn't have a manager of his own. What's more, his rival, Mr. Ungard's manager, Adrian Andrews, she has the initials AA. You saw the article and then thought to take some pictures of them as proof. That's why you were lurking around Mr. Kurita's door last night. Ugh. Unlock successful. What was your big scoop? You were looking into Mr. Kurita and Miss Andrews' affair, weren't you? You got it. I was gonna get myself scooped by catching them in a secret meeting. But there's already an article about one of the weekly tabloid magazines. It's no longer breaking news. What'd you just say? Her initials are AA, which is kind of a vague thing. There ain't no proof of nothing. People are gonna want to see real proof. Well, at least I do. That's what I was doing. Getting photos. Oh! I'm gonna whip up some readers' interest with some gossip and a little misleading, and spice it up a little by having an exclusive story. Wow, a lot of nice journalistic integrity you got there. I already finished writing up the spicy article, you know? But the paper I wrote it on, my note to myself is gone. Your note to yourself? It was inside the case of my $1,600 camera. They done run off together. I came here for a big story, didn't come here to have my treasure disappear on me. Yeah, I understand. It's enough to make a gal go bonkers, I tell you that. Yonk bonkers. What's with people now anyway? I never thought I'd see the day when someone done steal something from me. You really want that note back, huh? I've got no idea why though. The story on the note is probably a bold-faced lie. Alright. Now, time to... Motive for murder. Why was Juan Kurita murdered? If you ask me, I think you know the reason. Been a good person by being intimate with another. Not good at being intimate. Are we sure, though? You and Mr. Kurata seemed to have an intimate relationship, did you not? A silly third-rate tabloid article. If you even have half your wits about you, you wouldn't believe such rubbish. Well, it seems quite a few people have already bought into the story. It's to be expected in a world filled with crooks and liars. Note to self, stay on her good side. In any case, I despise interpersonal relationships like that. I see. However, what if there was a need for you to get close to someone? Me? Need to get close to Mr. Kurita. As if that were ever such a need. Didn't you get close to Mr. Kurita for this person's sake? Need to get close to the victim. I'll be back. Maybe the detention center? No, the hall and then the lobby. There we go. Detective Gumshoe said they had an investigation briefing. Oh, he's back! Hey, so you came back, pal. Why the blunt greeting? Because there's nothing to be friendly or happy about. What do you mean by that? Well, things look perfect this time around. The evidence, the testimony, they're airtight. But we can't just roll over and die. We have to stay positive. So what do you mean that the evidence is airtight? I can't give you the details, pal, but there's two big pieces. Two? And both of them are in this photo. First is the button that was missing from the victim's chest. Yeah, that button was found during your body search of Mr. On Guard. Yep, found it in the folds of Nickel Samurai's special pants. And the second one is the knife in his chest, pal. The fingerprints on the knife on his chest, to be exact. Fingerprints? Whose are they? We didn't even have to ask, little missy. It's obvious. They're Matt Enyard's. Tomorrow's trial. Talk about being stuck between a rock and a hard place. What about the testimony? Is old lady security lady Miss Oldbag? I thought so. What do you mean, you thought so? Did she tell you something, pal? Well, and I even told her not to open her mouth of hers and blab to anyone. Her blab knob is stuck to 10, and there's no turning that down, trust me. Yeah, well, Miss Oldbag saw it, pal. She saw Mr. Engard come out of the victim's room around the estimated time of death. No way! We're pretty interested in a bit of gossip ourselves. Scandal with Mr. Kurita, but why? Well, 2 years ago, a woman committed suicide. Suicide? Her name was Celeste Impax. And she was Juan Kurita's manager. The victim's manager? But that's not all, pal. Miss Impax was Miss Adrian Andrews' mentor. She taught Miss Andrews everything she knew about business from square one. Her mentor? A woman who was both Miss Kurita's manager and Miss Andrews' mentor. Could her suicide have something to do with this case? You want to know more about her? Yeah, I'd love to. She was the victim's manager and also mentor. This time, 2 years since her suicide, and now those two are linked again by another death. Or maybe it's just a coincidence, but... I'm getting sick of dealing with one foolish idiot after another. Miss Von Karma. You can't seem to stop allying yourself with the enemy, can you? I don't need a traitor in my midst.
You don't mean...
I do, Scruffy. You have 30 minutes to get out of here. You are no longer needed. Goodbye.
That's... Wait, please, wait, sir! If I don't get this month's pay, I'll start...
Quiet. If I were you, if it weren't for traitors like you, I would have won. Is that what you wanted to say? Whew. That voice. Edgeworth! It's my boy! There he is, baby! That's what I'm talking about! That's what it's all about! Woohoo! Oh. Been a long time, right? This person... This is Mr. Edgeworth? What am I going to do with you? Still blaming others when things go wrong. You haven't changed a bit, Francisca. You... How dare you show your face to me without a shred of shame upon it? You soiled the Von Karma name! You dragged it through the mud! You even ran away with your tail between your legs like an ill-bred dog you are! Are you talking about Von Karma family creed to be perfect in every way? Then let's hear it, Francisca. How are things going? I hear that you're having a rough time maintaining perfection in this country. You seem to be getting crushed under the weight of it all. That's why I came back. Keep your assumptions to yourself. I haven't given up yet. I won't lose. This cake is mine. I'll never hand it over to you. Never! Mr. Phoenix Wright, I will see you tomorrow in court. It will be a clinical lesson in the meaning of total victory. Still the same wild mare she always was. Hey, buddy, it's been a while. Have you seen my badge? I have no interest in talking about useless evidence. Put a little more thought into what you show me, Phoenix Wright. Still as stuck up as ever. Hey, buddy. I thought the prosecutor, Miles Edgeworth, had gone and died. Mr. Nick? I never wanted to see you again. I think that's enough of a warm welcome for someone you haven't seen in a year. Aren't you going to run tomorrow's trial? You heard her, right? That wild mare hasn't given in yet, it seems. So no, I don't think I'll be making an appearance. Your hatred for me is quite unhealthy, not to mention one-sided. But I will say one thing. You can't win on your own at that trial tomorrow. What's that supposed to mean? I have something definitive that you lack. And working together is the definition of teamwork. It's the power to find the truth. The truth? In order to understand this case, you have to understand a certain truth. Well, if you ever feel the need for my assistance, it's available to you. I'm not in charge of this case, so I can be a bit more generous with information. Just what is going on inside its head? Proof of Von Karma blood? A lot of things may have happened, however, Manfred Von Karma was still my mentor, and a perfect win record is proof of a Von Karma. 1 year ago. You could not establish guilt in a few cases. Are those losses why you suddenly disappeared from the prosecutor's office? Did you leave because you lost your perfect win record? To think your motivation for prosecuting trials was so selfish. It'd been better for everybody if you never came back from the dead, Edgeworth. I see. Then let me ask you something. Why do you stand in the courtroom? What's your reason? Well, with Francisca, she always says, I will defeat you this time, the instant she sees me. But the courtroom is not a personal battlefield for prosecutors and lawyers. I stand in the courtroom to defend my client, to save their lives. To save your client, you say? Those who think only of their own ego-driven goals, those kind of prosecutors are reprehensible to me. Even if you're a prodigy, or someone like you, Edgeworth. It looks like there's still a lot you have yet to learn. A lot I've yet to learn? Me? Well, that's enough for now. It's time. The time when you will see it's coming. That you'll see what is coming is soon enough. The woman is another key to solving this case. You really think so? She was Adrian Andrews' mentor a long time ago. And she was suddenly called away by a different show and became Juan Carita's manager. And then, a few months later, Celeste Impax died. But her death was ruled suicide, right? Yes. But there's still one riddle yet to be solved. A riddle? Her suicide note. It went missing. No one could find it. A suicide note that just vanished, huh? Adrian Andrews. She holds a large secret within herself. You can't help but feel that the whole case revolves around her. While I was abroad, these deplorable type of actors became popular, I take it. Well, refreshing like a spring breeze is his motto. Refreshing? And what's so refreshing about a spring breeze? Sounds like the pollen is not treating him well this year. There's an interesting rumor about this man. You mean the one Miss Andrews is getting close to him? That's pretty common tabloid fare, isn't it? I don't take things at face value when there's more to be found. Hey, what about Gumshoe? We're looking into leads, but we can only look into a few key players with our limited resources. There's no reason for us to waste our energy on investigating this person. Why don't you just tell me to it straight that I don't have any info? Well... Oh, well, okay. Well, I guess we can move on out, back to the hotel lobby. Actually. What's wrong? How much do you know? Well, what do you mean, how much? Mr. Lawyer? I may be your client, But, I hope that you'll keep yourself out of my personal life. No, I would never. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have a lunch appointment that I gotta keep. You're in detention. What are you gonna eat with? The security guard? Mr. Nick? The Celestial Impacts lady. Somehow, I get the feeling she's a very important person. Let's see, what do you have to say about them, if you don't mind me asking? Do you? Right around there. Looks like Miss Andrews is in here. That's not good. I still have a few questions. She still has Cyclops on her heart, right? Well, we don't have much of a choice. I guess we'll come back later. Sounds like a plan. Hey, do you know anything? Maybe here? Move back to the hotel lobby. Move off to Wright & Co. Move off to Criminal Affairs. While I was abroad. Okay, it's getting late, and I'm getting tired. I think this is a good place to save for now. I'm gonna save here. Might play more tomorrow. We'll see. My brain. We have Edgeworth back, and now my brain feels very happy. Yay. All right. I am going to get everything more or less set up. I will see you guys. Yeah, I will see you guys. I will see you guys back shortly. Let's see. It was here. There we go. There we go. I hope you all have had a lovely, lovely day. I know I certainly did. It was very, very fun. He's here now and you can sleep. More or less, yeah. Like, you don't name your stream Miles without actually getting Miles Edgeworth. Like, you have to at least do that, right? You know? It's like I set the expectation. I had to meet the expectation. You feel me? You know? But let's go ahead and find someone to raid real quick. I'm sure that it shouldn't take too long. We'll send you guys off in the ship, And you know, we'll make sure that we send you somewhere nice tonight. Let's see. Liv's playing Amanda the Adventurer. Uh, they're still playing Overwatch. Voxelotl is playing Hollow Knight. The King of Starfish is playing Minecraft. See, someone's playing Dead by Daylight. Huh. You may need to split this case into 3 streams, probably, honestly. And I think that's I think that works, you know? 3 streams, 3 days, kinda, even though it's only 1 day, technically. You know? Now, there's a lot of people live today. Also, Jesus Christ, where did you guys all come from? I think I'll raid into the King of Starfish with you guys. We'll /raid the King of Starfish. There we go. There we go. Everybody go ahead and hop into that raid real quick. Make sure that you give them all some love. As you guys all know, I am all over the internet. You can check out my socials right here. You can find me on Blue Sky, Twitter. You can, not Twitter anymore, actually. I got rid of Twitter. So you can find me on Blue Sky, Instagram, Facebook. You can find me on YouTube. You can check out the shorts and the videos and all that. And I think that, you know, that's a whole lot of fun. You know, we have a Discord that you can join if you so choose. And we also have a merch site where you guys can support your favorite Lottle in one of the best, most comfy ways that there is. With all that being said, thank you so much, and I'll see you later. Goodbye.